Hello and welcome to the Free Cheese, episode 190. I'm your Joe Dix, joined by Marc Augustiniak,
Alright.
Matt Sellner.
Hello.
The Free Cheese, a weekly video game podcast about video games brought to you once a week by thefreecheese.com. How's Marc and Matt doing?
How are we doing?
You?
Fantastic.
Me too. Fantastic.
Yeah, we're fantastic.
For what reasons?
So, why not?
You had burrito?
I did have a burrito.
Oh, that was nice.
Was that fantastic?
Yeah.
I had McDonald's and thought I was not feeling great for a minute or two, and nothing came of it. Here we are.
A miracle happened.
Yeah, I had 10 chicken McNuggets dipped in a hot mustard sauce, which is the only appropriate sauce to get from McDonald's.
Well, that's biased.
No, I don't think so. It's pretty...
Not honey.
Oh.
Honey? Just raw honey?
You never got honey with it?
All right, it's been the Free Cheese episode 190. Thank you for joining us.
All right.
Just raw honey, like bears eat.
Yeah, did you not know McDonald's serves honey?
I didn't know you would put it on chicken nuggets.
That's what I did as a kid.
Honey.
Yeah.
I mean, honey mustard. I mean, we're kind of bridging
No,
that
just
gap.
straight up honey. Like,
And I can kind of see that working. I would not try that personally, but unlike Joe, I don't block out just immediately any other sauce.
No, I don't block out any other sauce. I mean, there's other sauces you can have that are semi-appropriate. You got your barbecues, you got your sweet and sours.
sweet and sour is my other go-to.
You got your honey mustards.
Honey
I've heard
mustard.
of that. I've heard of mustard. Heard of honey mustard. I've heard of honey inside of things like tea.
Dude, honey on anything is good.
I'll try it maybe one day, but the correct answer is hot mustard.
What I'm more curious about are the because I went with you on this McDonald's trip.
You did.
I saw these new spicy picante like hot sauce packets that very closely mirror a Taco Bell hot sauce.
Interesting. Spicy picante translates to
Dude, spicy,
spicy hot,
Or
spicy.
spicy hot, whatever.
Yeah, which
Picante.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled on that.
yeah, Matt got in the hot leaks of the McDonald's world.
That doesn't sound good.
I'm breaking news, guys. That's gonna be my flip side this week.
But having some hot
Here it
leaks.
comes. Yeah, yeah. How you saw a thing?
That I did.
What was that thing called?
That was called Power Rangers.
Oh
do,
yeah.
do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, that was actually for like, as far as adaptations go, that was pretty impressive.
It was good.
Yeah, probably because, Saban had their hands in it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the source. So it's like, is it really an adaptation, I guess? It's just another,
But
like,
still, yeah.
The name's
Yeah.
in the title.
yeah.
Saban.
Oh right,
Rangers.
that's true.
Mhm. So
It's
it's
like John Carpenter's Halloween.
yeah, it's definitely a more like, I mean, I knew it was going to be like a more like, more serious,
Yeah.
like mature take on it. But,
Sure.
oh, they really, like, there's cussing. Like,
Ah.
I
man.
just wasn't expecting them to say shit so many times.
There's dirtbag kids. That's
yeah.
why.
It looked like Chronicle meets Power Rangers from the trailers.
Kind
Well,
of.
these Power Rangers, yeah, because this is Power Rangers.
Yeah.
It's pretty accurate, just not as
Like,
I don't know what the
like, are you talking like old school power, like campy, like almost? Is that the word you're looking for? I don't know where you're going.
I mean, it definitely
Me kinda
has like
guessing.
it's like charmy cheesiness, but it's not but it's like peppered in there. It's not like
the focus.
yeah,
Yeah.
How were Bebop and Rocksteady?
non-existent.
Oh, weird.
There is a bully, but not somebody iconic, I think.
Oh. Huh.
He meant Balkan Skull, for those who don't know.
No, I meant Bebop and Rocksteady.
well, they might be Zords. I don't know.
All right, cool. Very good. Matt, anything rad happened to you
I've had quite the last 24 hours here.
the last 24 hours? I heard
Yeah.
about a thing you did Thursday where you saw a pretty rad Hooko, the National Hockey League. Yeah,
Oh.
hockey.
So is it like who goes there?
Yeah.
I don't-
No, you saw a
Very-
rad hockey game.
I did see a rad hockey game. It was
Yeah.
a very stressful one to be at, but the Capitals pulled
Yeah.
out the 2 points. They
And one of the
needed.
referees shot Alex Ovechkin, right?
Wrong hockey game.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm mixed up. What happened to yours?
He did not score. He actually didn't do anything.
See, because he was in a shootout with a referee. That's what you told me, right?
He was almost in a shootout.
See?
He did not partake, though. We did not need him.
Oh.
We wrapped it up before we need the fourth shooter.
When you say shootout.
Yeah.
We're talking like a
pulled
1-2
a gun.
switch.
That's why they wear those prisoner outfits. Black and white stripes.
Like
they literally pull out 1-2 switch now, and the first to win the draw wins.
No, it was serious. Like, what's really like a gunfight?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know hockey terms.
No,
Shootout's when you hit a bunch of pucks into a net.
I mean, I figured it was something related to
like
that.
it's one-on-one. You
assume...
and the goalie, like you take the puck up the ice, and if you score, you get the goal.
Okay.
Then you move on to the next. And there's,
They
like,
got
2
the
rounds of
goal?
it.
Because there was like a real
Yeah, we got. I
shootout.
think we got 1, and the
Oh.
other team got 0 in 3 rounds, and that's a win by NHL rules.
Sadly, they did not get the goals necessary to get me half off of my Papa John's Friday night.
I'm sorry you're upset about that.
I know.
I'm
But
just happy with the 2 points.
We still had pizza, and that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got that thing. Both of those things. All three. Lots of things.
What are those things?
That is a cathode ray tube television.
Is that what that stands for?
CRT? Yeah.
I did not know that. I learned something new tonight.
Cathode ray tube television. Yeah, that's my old childhood television from when I was a boy. I had a smaller one, about like 11 or 12 inches, in my bedroom from like the time I was 6 until maybe...
Pretty sure I had something similar, but the buttons were circular.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are rectangle buttons. I had that until maybe 11 or 12, or I don't even know. And then I got this one, which I had for some time. When I was about, I don't know, 17, 18, 19, I got that little black LCD. That was my first high-definition television of my own kind.
Not 1080p, though. We
Right,
learned that.
as we learned 1080i.
I had a monitor very similar that size. That was 1080i.
That was
We gotta
and that.
graduate.
So we had the big one was my bedroom television, replaced by the little LCD, which was my bedroom television. Gave the gray one to my mom. When I moved out, gave the little one to my brother. She's had that one just as like, hey, I'm going to bed. I'm going to put on garbage and fall asleep. He's had that one as his primary TV. My sister had a bunch of extra TVs lying around for some reason. I don't know why. But she gave one to my brother, one to my mom. Thus, my childhood televisions return like the prodigal sons that they once were. So yeah, now I got a tube TV and I hooked up the N64 to it.
As it should.
And something he had to plug in the N64 somewhere, and this is something he took away from me. I was like more here than I was helping, unfortunately. But yeah, he unplugged something, and I realized it, and I kind of got sad. He unplugged the Wii U tablet charger. He didn't let me have that moment again.
Yeah, I gotta find another place for that Wii U thing.
Yeah, the garbage.
No, Matthew.
It's a fine place for it. I have a picture on my phone that represents a more appropriate place as well. It's a waste management dumpster that's on fire.
Correct.
But it is the only way to play Smash.
What you talking about?
I mean, the newest one.
Wii U?
Well,
Other than
E3.
For a couple months, yeah.
E3
for
and
now,
then an October release.
For now, it holds some value.
You're right. I love the Wii U. It's also the only place you can play Mario Maker, which is one of the greatest games.
You know what? No, I think it's going to be a July release. It's too close to Mario if you put it in October.
It's also too close to Splatoon if you put it out in July.
When's Splatoon coming out? June?
August.
August,
What?
September. August or September, yeah.
Oh. Ugh. Yikes. Where are you going to put that guy?
Splatoon's going to launch when that service launches, so...
I mean, Nintendo's launched a lot of games at once before.
Maybe.
I don't know if they're all big titles, but...
I was thinking about the PlayStation year where they had like an exclusive every month and each one sold about 100,000 copies and did nothing in the market.
I know. But yeah, I got to go get more controllers because I have one N64 controller that survived the years.
Yeah.
And it's not even mine. It's Sean's controller from his Aqua... What color is that one? Aqua Teal?
Something like that.
Aqua Teen? Huh?
Aqua Teen?
Ewad?
Yeah. I don't remember what else. The PS1, we have the things we need except for power.
Yes.
It takes a specific
power
power cable
It
that
takes
is
the square and the circle in the back.
And I didn't have one of those.
What is the slimmer PlayStation called?
PS1.
That's just PS1.
Yeah. So
But
technically,
that
what I have is a
is
PlayStation.
Right.
Yeah.
Wasn't one of them called a PSX, or is that just an Expo thing?
I think PSX is kind of just what it colloquially became referred to.
Like the little one, I think.
I think that generation.
Oh.
I
Right?
think so. I don't know the exact answer though.
Because
Yeah,
I
I
only
don't-
had the PS1.
Yeah. The small boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Digimon World 3, Final
Alright.
Fantasy 9 and 7.
You still have it?
No.
Hmm.
I might somewhere. I don't know.
You should look.
I have no idea.
I think I have mine.
Anything
No,
you
that's what I was
don't,
telling
anything
you.
you don't want, and you want to just donate to the basement, feel free. Listeners too, dump your shit off. I'll take it. I regret this, but I'll take it. Yeah.
If only we were doing that sooner.
Whoops. Doing what sooner?
Like the retro stuff, I would have brought my Super Nintendo over here.
I still have mine. Don't worry, big boy.
I gave it to one of my friends.
Take it back. That's it. Not that hard. You know where they live? Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, you just go get it.
Break it out. Hey, just
Yeah.
go take this.
You wrap a towel around your hand and you punch the window out.
You're good. No, you're
I
you
still
said
have-
friend. Like the word you said
Yeah.
was friend, so you don't have to break it. And you don't have to do any towel business. You just knock on the door. Hey, friend, it's me. And they go, oh, hello, friend. And you walk in, you pick up the thing. You don't have to like gingerly unplug it. You just kind of yank. It'll come undone where it needs to.
I still have my
Oh yeah,
NES,
all
though.
the cabling and stuff, right?
Well, yeah, you get what comes with it. Whatever you gave, you just grab and thanks.
I remember Super Castlevania being one of them.
See, that's it. You just gotta head over. That's it. No, now that I have that TV, I fear what is next to come. But
What is that? What do you fearing?
just the money I'm gonna spend, because now I have a reason to buy all this old shit. Before, like that's literally
But the good thing is that a lot of it is cheap, depending on what you're looking for.
true. But we've talked for years about how, and we've been to all these places. We've gone to all these weird little
Yeah.
flea markets and old hobby shops and whatever. And I'm like, oh, I don't have the TV to play it, so I'm not gonna do it. Well, now I have.
This is when you want to start hunting down yard sales,
What's a yard sale?
where people just, they don't know how to price things, and
Yeah.
you might get something for a pretty good bargain.
You barter.
You also
You
wait
barter.
till like end of the day where they're just trying to get rid of shit.
True.
So it's like, hey, $3 for this whole box. All right, throw the rest away, but keep like the good ones in it.
This is what you
Throw-
do.
I will never throw away anything.
No, like if it
But
was a box of just random shit.
Oh,
it's like
I see.
broken toys. There's a couple games in there.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'll take that off your hands because that's all they care about.
Give all the
We should
broken-
randomly go to a yard sale and just turn into Storage Wars, where we just pick up a box. Someone just starts yelling, "All right, $10, $10!" And then we all just start yelling. And then we drive up the price.
take over somebody's fucking table.
And then we just take the box. Just when we're done, we throw money at them and leave.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. I don't.
That'd be
What do
good
I?
stuff.
I don't know what to do though. Like I don't know. Do I get another thing? Do I get another like little mini entertainment center and start building that up over there?
You have a lot of options, sir.
I know because I got this whole basement. Look at this thing.
You're still lacking a crucial sign, in my
Probably use
opinion.
Some
But
sort of shelving unit,
A shelving unit.
some kind of like a little one.
Yeah, because what
Or
I've got
like
over there is just a.
or like a little like pull out drawer.
there's
or
some
something.
fine furnitures at IKEA,
That's where most of this shit came from.
but you can add more furniture.
Do I do another one of these things that I have for this thing?
The super like
The
wide.
lower, wide, whatever.
I don't know where you fit it at though.
Yeah, you're right. Well, no, I mean I'd put it
Oh,
over
over there.
I kind of like how it's set up currently.
What you mean?
I mean, like how you like that little stand for it is like just like the perfect width of the TV.
Yeah, but then where do all the consoles go? Do I just like get like a thing, like a little skinny shelf and stack them?
And then the other thing,
Probably.
when we were kind of, that's not the best like shelf for that TV either.
Oh, yeah, the weight.
We were
is
messing
that
around with the
flimsy?
weight.
Oh yeah.
Is not the greatest. It's fine. I think it's going to have a life expectancy though. Like not tomorrow, but one day, 3 years from now.
I don't think that thing's gonna last for 3 years. That thing has been in, ice or in the basement. It's just been kind of both of those things.
I'm
over
just saying
there.
if you kept
Well,
it the
then
way it was.
Get a
for 3
sturdier
years.
little entertainment stand. Flip that one up and put everything in there, like your games and your controllers and stuff.
So tonight's episode is brought to you by HGTV.
That's true.
Flip
Welcome
It
to
or
Joe's Basement.
Sell It. I don't know. I can't think of a show. It's something like that, right?
Yeah.
Scream It or Keep It.
Property Brothers. There we go. That's one. That is one. That's
Scream It or Keep It?
No.
Oh. Don't
What if
fuck
that
with
was
my
like?
heart.
What if like that was a branch off Animal Crossing where people come and they try to buy your house and flip it and sell it to someone else?
You just fucking wait, man.
You just described
Yeah.
every episode of HGTV.
Yeah.
I don't
Tom
think you
Nook's
realize
coming
that.
to get back with his. He's gonna get it. So that was my exciting week. I'd like to transition into a segment we call Now Playing, where we talk about what we've recently been playing, because I feel like that might tie into your crazy 24 hours.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
You want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah. So I was saying last week, a lot of the trophies were beginning to pop for like the collectible stuff. And
Yeah.
I felt like I was going to be able to double down here soon on just finishing the game. Well, last night I got off work late, and it was a weird shift, but I got off work late. Like, I got home like around 11:30 at night.
Ooh.
Stayed up playing Horizon till 4 a.m.
Jesus.
Until the sun was about to hit the horizon.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah, pretty much. I knew I was at the end of the game. I did not know how long the ending would be necessarily, so I was like, well, we're at a great point.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just keep this to the morning. Booted up this morning, beat the game, and when I beat the game, I heard a lovely trophy pop in the shade of a platinum trophy.
Oh.
And that is why, ladies and
word.
gentlemen, I have my platinum beer once again with me tonight.
Oh, so that's okay. So there's a reason why you
Why he's been like drooling and coveting.
Yeah,
that
I was just
thing?
saying no. Like whenever like he has a beer now.
Yeah, you see a common theme here.
So it's a ceremonial thing.
It is going to be a ceremonial thing, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
So you know everything there is to know about that game.
I do.
Do you know what the free cheese is going to review it?
This week, I don't know.
Not when, what?
What do you mean? Oh, like score?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know the number?
I know a number.
I know it too. You know what it is, Mark?
Oh, boy.
1 out of 5.
That's just
Prices
So-
take a dive.
you are a half star too generous.
I will put this out there. Like, what did I review? Mafia? Was it 3?
Mafia was
2.5?
a
3?
something.
Something like that. I still beat that game. But this game, I went out of my way to get a platinum trophy. I think it's fair it's going to be above Mafia.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did you like the story? Did it answer questions?
It did.
Yes.
It did a very good job telling a story. It did a good job finishing off the story. It did a good job of like keeping me interested the entire time. There was never a lull moment, especially once I doubled down just on story missions. It was very good. It was very good. I like the design of the last like mission. It made it feel like this. I'm going to be kind of cheating it by saying it felt like that suicide mission again in Mass Effect 2, but it had vibes of like, this is the last stand.
Just high stakes.
Yeah. It had that kind of vibe. The end boss was a little anticlimactic
Sure.
because you didn't really face a new machine. It was something you had faced like kind of leading up to this before.
Did it make
But
story sense to do so?
Yeah.
Then who cares?
But then, no, it was really good. And there was one kind of question I had in the back of my mind that never got answered. After credit scene, we're teasing a little sequel to answer that question.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
that answers my question. If it was like seemed like it would lead.
But yeah, no,
lead
this
to a
is
sequel.
it's a weird kind of branching thing that it was kind of minor, but once the story kind of fleshed out and I got to digest it as like the credits were going, I was thinking like any plot holes that I like remembered. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, what kind of caused that little thing?
That's what happened with me in The Last Guardian. I was like, oh, come on. Don't leave this open
Yeah.
like this. Then after, I was like, okay, thank you.
But then yeah, no, it was a little thing, kind of like a little twist there after the credits, and then you kind of start to get the gist of, well, we know that question still exists, and we're going to answer it in the next game.
Okay.
You'll have to tell me later. I don't want
Yeah,
to spoil it.
yeah,
for
I'm not
people
going to
listening,
spoil it.
But the second I stop recording this, I'm going to ask you to tell me everything.
Yeah, but yeah, super cool. Like I said, the only really big gripe with the thing was the kind of the very last battle, but it still felt it was a boss battle, but it was fine. It didn't do anything just new or anything. Like I had gone through that kind of fight already in the game. You understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's a very good game. I'm very happy I'm done with it now.
Me too. So you can play the real game of the year.
But yeah, yes, it's going to be fun to move on back to Zelda. I did finally get Mass Effect in the mail. It is installed. I have not booted it up yet, but I'm kind of getting eager. When I got the game in the mail, I texted you guys. I was like, I'm actually excited now to play it now that I got it.
I saw the text message. The one that Marc sent.
Oh, yeah. The one, and then I sent the dumpster fire.
Yep.
Dude, like, if anybody, like, I pointed out, everybody's like, yep, I see it.
Yep.
The cover, it's a dick. His helmet is a mushroom.
It is. I can't look at it the same. That's why I have it
now it's
like
called,
underneath my horizon.
Now it's called Mass Erect Hardomata.
Hardomata. Oh, God.
To write that down on the show.
But yeah, all done. Horizon.
Yeah.
Yep. Very good.
Huh.
Very, very good.
Do we need to play it?
You should sink some time into it.
Guess what I won't be doing this year? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out what happens with Game of the Year. I should probably play it before.
You should. You're gonna want to.
Good news is I have a lot of time between now and then.
Mm-hmm. You think that, and then December's gonna roll up on you, and you're like, "Fuck!" Like like everyone does.
November. Hey, since last week we learned a thing. We learned about Gone Till November.
Oh shit! That's right.
Yeah, I almost feel kind of dumb for not knowing, but
no, it's okay.
I didn't.
But now going back to hearing all these songs I mentioned, like, oh, this makes so much more sense.
Yeah. Do we tell the listeners, or do we have them search for themselves on Urban Dictionary? Use the Urban Dictionary, as Marc did. Put it on private browsing mode. Don't get caught.
I mean, if you're at work,
don't get caught.
I don't know how tricky they are.
Don't get caught.
Yeah, don't get caught.
It's
weed. I mean, yeah, we get caught. I mean, if that is a correct term, it's like, yeah, it's like the DEA or whatever, like, cracks are really hard on people in October.
Yeah,
like that's their month to like fill those quotas or whatever
until November.
Yeah, so from like beginning of the year till November is when they're growing their plants and taking care of them and all that. And yeah,
I learned another fun weed term: turtle bush.
Turtle bush.
Turtle bush.
I like this.
Weed is referred to as turtle bush because the DEA would send helicopters above farmers' areas and look for any turtle migration because
they're attracted.
They're attracted to the weed, as we know from Michelangelo.
All right.
That turtles and Ninja Turtles also like weed, a.k.a. turtle bush.
Huh.
It's good stuff.
Turtle bush. It's good stuff. Trademark.
I was about to say, go back to Gone to November. I've been saying it so much now that I accidentally used it with someone else earlier today. Like someone has no clue what the song is, this inside joke, and I caught myself. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just be gone till November.
Yeah, that credit goes.
And
to
they
Tyler.
Looked at me like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "You know that song by Wyclef Jean?"
Dude,
and they were like,
dude,
"No."
That song is stuck in my head after that.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's forever.
It's been like now it's become a part of my.
But I picture Tyler singing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
November. He's like hopping up and down in that goddamn couch right next to me.
Right. As we were playing
Nidhogg. Yeah.
Fucker. I'm excited you beat Horizon.
I am too.
Just because I know that you've been looking forward to that and like to have that. Also because it means you'll play the real game of the year now.
Yeah.
What else did you play this week?
I dabbled with a couple different things, but something I started actually earlier today.
Yeah.
I got about a half an hour, somewhere around there, before I had to go somewhere today. I booted up Rocket League for the first time in a while. And I was really originally just going to play a couple of ranked matches, but then I forgot the new stuff dropped. Literally. Literally. The new update, Dropshot, the game mode. I started playing it.
Yeah,
I almost was late to the event I had to go to because I wanted to keep playing it.
It's meant to be called Drop Top.
I mean, it rhymes. Almost.
You could call it Drop Top. I don't think they'd mind.
No, because that song.
What song?
There's like a meme they made out of it. I don't know the name of it. But...
Meet me in the drop top. Find you in the hot spot. Gonna take you all night long. Gonna take you to the downtown. Gonna make your face brown. Gonna drive you all over town. Gonna be there tonight. Drop top. That song?
I don't think it's that one. This is more like the...
I got it, yeah. I can tell by the
thing.
random ass lyrics.
I think it was like a mumble rap song.
Hold on.
I can make your
Time
face
out.
brown.
You're telling me that someone can sing about Gone Till November, and that is not a random ass lyric compared to Make Your Face Brown.
Obviously, there's a reason for Gone to November.
Obviously, there's a reason someone's face could become brown. If you're going downtown in the drop top, your face might become brown. I'm just saying.
That it's that raindrop drop top song or whatever.
Raindrop, drop top, make your face brown, down, down,
Yeah.
down to the downtown, going downtown to the Power Rangers downtown, down to the drop top, hop, pop, poppy, pop, top.
All right,
There was something subliminal in there.
can you repeat
Lollipop.
that exact lyric again, since you're so clever
Down
with
to
these
the
lyrics?
brown town, drown down.
Rollo Tony Brown Town.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Oh my god.
Check yourself.
I've been up for way.
at the door.
Yeah.
I've been up for way too long.
Give me
Gonna
some
drown the
more
lollipop,
visuals.
eat on the pop top, push pop,
This is
throwing
what happens
all.
when I fall asleep at 4 a.m.
Yeah, you're still sleeping, boy. Don't you worry about that. Tell me about Dropshot.
Yeah, so
I played Drop. You told me about Dropshot.
yeah, so this is going to be weird to explain.
No. You explain it just the way you explained
Okay.
it to me because it made sense.
All right, so it is kind of like team-based Brick Breaker, Rocket League style. So the arena has no goals and is shaped in a hexagon.
Yep.
And it's all domed up.
Yep.
Each side is color coordinated based on your team. So, of course, Rocket League, there's a blue team and an orange team, or shades of that variant. Well, you'll start on your side. When you touch, like, the purpose is you want to hit the ball and have it land on the opposing half of the court. However, the ball, when you hit it, changes color to the team that last hit the ball. So, if you're the blue team, you want to try to last touch the ball and have it land on the orange side. If that happens, the opposing team's floor becomes damaged and will start to collapse.
Volleyball.
Kinda. So you kind of keep doing this mechanic, and then all of a sudden, holes start opening up on the opposing team's court, or side, or half, whatever. You score a goal by getting the ball into said hole.
It's basically if the ball drops on a spot once, it becomes like prone.
Yeah.
If you drop it there twice, it
The
will
hole opens up.
create a hole in the ground. If you drop it there thrice, goal.
Correct.
It's like Tron's volleyball.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but then there's like different mechanics. So like the harder the ball has been last hit, the more of like an area effect. So maybe instead of one hole, it might be like 3 holes or 5 holes, or I think I've seen as many as 7.
I got
like
7.
things like light up at one time. So there's a level of strategy to it. It's very good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah, I'll capture some footage of myself, just getting some strategy style videos for people to kind of learn from.
okay.
Yeah,
I'll be playing with it during this.
I'll requote Matt earlier, which was, whenever I feel like I'm playing terribly at Rocket League, I just want to watch you play.
Yeah,
That's kind of how it.
me speaking to Joe.
That's what he said to me.
No, that's a drop shot.
That is a drop shot. One thing I wish, after what I played this weekend, that I wish that Rocket League did is the Splatoon thing of changing up colors each match. Blue and orange just get old to me.
Because it's so
True.
overused. And
But all right, so that's just like the arena itself is orange and blue, but your card doesn't have to be orange and blue. It can
I
be
know.
a red, pink. Like you're looking for a shade in that
I want a
color.
mint green strawberry kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that'd be cool, but I'm not in a rush for it. Or I don't need it, actually. I don't even need it. I'm just so used to Rocket League at this
I
point.
know.
Game of the Year 2015.
Did he say Bloodborne? He said Bloodborne. Yeah, I got it. Good.
No.
Dropshot's pretty dope.
It is. Yeah, I'm actually kind of itching to go home and play it again.
I think what's really cool is at this point, there are enough varied game modes that if Rocket League didn't do it for you originally, just soccer with cars, you've now got basketball with cars, hockey with cars, volleyball with cars. What else?
Well, I guess Dropshot can be considered volleyball.
That's what I mean, yeah, essentially.
They have the cool. They have that one where it's kind of like Mario Kart, Rocket League, where you get the power ups.
Oh, right.
And yeah, like you like punch the opposing car, like do some weird grabbing shit with like you just get random. You get some like random power ups, and I forget what each of them did. I didn't spend a lot of time with that one, but that was fun, especially if you start to get friends involved. Mm-hmm. And then there's it's traditional style Rocket League where you put the ball into the opposing goal, but they have these lab things that they slowly like rotate in and out, where it's just these weird ass designed arenas. Like for instance, there was one that was pretty much a giant, just like a giant circle, and there was like a thing in the middle just to kind of separate, just to make it one like donut shape, kind of like. But at some point in this circle, there was one wall, and depending on which way the ball went into that wall was the opposing team's goal. Oh. So like there's all kinds of different stuff out there. It's not just the basic ranked, regular field that I usually play. But no, Dropshot that's like the first game mode that I feel I'm going to spend a lot of time with outside of ranked in the traditional style.
It's pretty good. Did you play anything else this week?
Not really. I played a little bit more. Disc Jam.
How's Disc Jam?
Still really good.
Yeah.
Still really good. I wish there was a little bit more variation now. I'm at that point.
Yeah.
But no. Once you get into the game, you kind of get past that point. It's just solid.
It's a phase, dear. It'll pass.
I know, yeah. I'm fully expecting it to pass. But, I mean, Rocket League, to an extent, started.
Rocket League 2?
No. Hey, I just talked about that.
I know you did. That's why I said it. Go read Flipside, thefreecheese.com. Mark, what'd you play this week?
Not much.
All right, so here's what I played this week.
I mean, I got further in Zelda, but
yeah,
I'm like about to
any like milestone further, or
about to approach the second Divine Beast.
Yeah, you are. Which one's your second you're choosing? Goron City?
Yeah, that's a small place.
Goron City?
Yeah,
it's pretty.
It's very. I'm glad it's tiny because I don't want to be there anymore. Like I'm done with.
Tired of the aesthetic. Yeah.
I mean, that's why I get like early and out of the way because like, this is the least interesting place.
Which one are you going to next?
I think I might do the birds.
Oh, the story about the birds and the bees?
Yeah.
The
Ritos or whatever they're called.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you at in the Goron dungeon? Are you at the end of it?
Like,
are you inside the lizard?
Not yet. Like, I'm about to approach the Elden Bridge just so I can get to it.
Gotcha. I don't remember the puzzle inside of that one. Yep, totally vacant. I think getting to the thing is pretty fun. You know, there's always like a thing you have to do to...
Yeah, I had to like use those cannons and...
Okay, so you did that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freed the one dude and...
Yeah. Well, okay, there's... Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
Strange.
It gets stranger.
Like with that area?
Sure.
Okay.
And all of them. The whole game is fucking weird and I love it. They definitely like... There's still that... Like the deeper in you go, there's still more... That stuff they started introducing in Ocarina that just like, man, these people are fucking weird. And I like it.
Yeah, I normally don't play like strategy games, like real-time strategy games, but I would totally be open with a like Zelda-themed RTS where you have like, you know, Zora tribes, Goron tribes.
Oh, shit.
Hylian soldiers. Like...
That's your hashtag esports right there.
Yo, somebody just hack StarCraft right quick and replace all three races with...
Kind of more like, what's the one game? Not Crusaders.
XCOM.
No, there's something more like larger scale.
Yeah, I know what you mean. StarCraft.
Rome Total War?
Yeah. Something like that.
Or Shogun, Shogun's an even bigger one.
But you're doing this to like try to fight Ganon and like his minions, and then like you fail, and then that leads into like Ocarina of Time.
Oh my god!
Oh hey, your favorite part of the
timeline?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark's a fan.
Yeah, the fucking fork in the road. It's my favorite.
You want me to grab the timeline? I've got the book right there.
That's okay. It's already burned in my head.
I know. I can see all the steps.
Though I don't know where this game takes place.
This one?
Yeah.
I don't think people have figured it out yet.
Because Elden Bridge is a Twilight Princess thing.
I'll take a look.
But the Koroks are a Wind Waker thing.
Is it the Clorox, like the bleach?
Yeah.
No, not what Marc drinks.
Yeah. Well, I drink diet bleach.
Oh, got it.
Trying to watch my
yeah,
figure, you know.
What page is timeline? 34?
Page, burn it.
Damn it, Marc.
But
hey, it's the birds and the bees. I see.
Yeah. But Twilight
Not
Princess.
34.
But Twilight Princess and Wind Waker are in 2 different timelines. So it's like, I don't know. This could be a whole separate thing.
Marc, I appreciate your kind of like looking at me and telling me this. I don't know.
That's fine.
Is that it?
I just know Ocarina of Time, that's where it splits, and then anything past that. Oh, and Skyward Sword is kind of like the beginning of it.
Yeah, it's the first
or
one.
Towards the beginning, at least.
No, it's the very first.
Perfect.
Bop, 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 bop.
Should be getting close to it.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Is it the page that almost caught
It
fire?
might be like
because
the
of Marc?
first brown page
Mm,
on the
brown
if you're
for
looking at
poop.
the side.
First of brown. There it is. You're not wrong. Or you're close to not being wrong. You're whatever. All right, so
I can like move my stuff.
no. I'm just gonna prop it up like this, and I'll regale you with some things.
Feels like you're reading scripture to us.
I am. Pay attention. We're gonna, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna recant the chronology of Hyrule, Land of the Gods, the history of the cycle of rebirth and the Triforce. This is a telling of tales passed on through the ages by humans. Skyward Sword, Minish Cap, Four Swords, Ocarina of Time. Here's where shit gets fun. If the hero is defeated, yes. If Ganon wins, if Ganondorf becomes Demon King Ganon and murders Link in cold blood, then we have a Link to the Past followed by the Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. We have Link's Awakening, The Legend of Zelda, which is the resurrection of Ganon, followed by the Adventure of Link, Zelda 2. If Link should defeat Ganondorf, and the Sacred Realm remains protected. During the child era, we have Majora's Mask, where he then grows up to run through the Twilight era in Twilight Princess, followed by Four Swords Adventures. If Ganondorf is sealed, we go through the adult era. We see the Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks. How the fuck does that make any sense?
So when you beat Ganon in Ocarina,
Yeah.
Zelda sends you back to your childhood so you can live your actual life without the time warp. So that's where it splits 2 timelines: the future that you saved and then the present life that you're living.
Got it.
So after beating Ganon in the future, that's that timeline. And then as you get sent back, you're living at the same time the Majora's Mask stuff, and
All right.
then you
This makes
become the
sense.
hero Shade in Twilight Princess.
All right.
Isn't it Majora's Mask where the world ends?
Yeah, but it's not Hyrule. You're in Termina.
Termina,
and
right.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's me speaking English.
There's claims that it's all like a...
It was all a dream.
Yeah, it was like a dream world type deal. Again.
Yeah.
Link's Awakening is also a dream.
Spoilers! God, I was going to play that tomorrow.
Well, so where
Damn,
does
Marc.
A Link Between Worlds fall into place?
Link Between Worlds
Between
is
Worlds.
right after Link to the Past.
So between A Link to the Past and Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons,
Yeah. And
All right.
also Triforce Heroes.
Ooh.
that's where that falls.
Triforce Heroes is a follow-up to A Link Between Worlds. It's apparently the same Link, but they don't look like the same Link at all.
Well, look like the same. None of these links look like the same Link.
No, but it's supposed to, like, if you're the same Link and it's not,
Yo, Wind Waker Link doesn't look like Happy Link from being a boy in Ocarina of Time. We can stretch our imagination.
No, that's
a little.
no. Wind Waker Link is the same as Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass,
Well,
whichever
you-
one came after.
You said Zelda sends him back in time to relive his childhood in a happy way.
okay, that Link, Majora's Mask Link, is the Ocarina of Time Link.
Yeah.
Then he grows up and dies and becomes a hero shade in Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Because he didn't pass on his skills to other heroes, so he lived in regret for all that time. So he passes on to the Twilight Princess Link, because they're all different generations. Descendants.
Right, I forgot about that. They're all the
me
same,
too.
but they're all no one.
The only one that is exactly the same is Ganon. Zelda and Link always change.
Got it. If I had to say where I think Breath of the Wild fits into this, it's probably after the adventure of Link.
That was my guess. Because I've heard people like speculate that one, but then a lot of people are like, well, it's Wind Waker just because of
The Koroks?
yeah, and like the visual similarities and stuff.
Who cares about the visual similarities?
I don't know.
Nah, yeah, I'm story-wise, like there's a lot more in that timeline that makes more sense to me.
Yeah, and
In
I feel
terms
like
of,
if this
like-
was a game that's trying to go back to its roots and Zelda 1 was its fucking like prototype,
Yeah.
I feel like they would just want to follow that one. And it would make sense because in Zelda 2, when you have a game over screen is when Ganon gets resurrected. You never fight Ganon in Zelda 2. You fight Dark
Yeah.
Link.
Right.
So that could relate to the Calamity Ganon thing. I don't know. I haven't beaten it, but it might make sense to you.
I didn't...
I don't know.
I don't
Let's
know.
put the book down.
Or it could be a completely different like timeline in itself.
It
which
could be.
I hope it's standalone.
When Reggie is ready, he will let us know.
You mean to call Mr. Nintendo?
Yeah, if we got time.
Hey, Mr. Nintendo!
Don't know what we got.
Please make a Zelda RTS. That's what we all say. Well, can't get that in there. Just gonna hang out like that. Well, I'm happy you're advancing in Zelda.
Yeah.
What I'm excited for is when we all get through it, and then we can just talk about the dumb shit that we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm like careful not to show you dumb shit or talk about dumb shit. And listeners as well. Like some listeners might not even have a Nintendo Switch yet. So I don't know where everybody's at. And I don't want to just like ramble on. Like I did this thing the other day and it was dumb.
I think they got
liked
restocked already.
I know. I saw that. I saw
Pretty-
pictures of
pretty
Mario and
fast.
Luigi boxing them up. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
It was the film Mario, like the actual like Hollywood film. The
No,
Mario
he's dead.
And Luigi.
He's dead.
Oh, that's sad.
Sorry.
Mama Luigi.
I'll pull it up. I'll show you a picture.
I did play Fast Racing RMX.
And
I'm just like going through it just to unlock everything.
yeah, that's what I was trying to do. And then like I get 2 races in. And I'm like, I'm bad at this. And then I quit.
It's only 3 tracks per.
Yeah,
car.
I know. I'm not good. I'm not good.
I think I have like half of it done.
You like it? Did you get the Captain Falcon car yet?
Not yet. That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah.
I got the Panda one.
I got the Panda one too. It's alright.
Yeah.
I enjoy that game pretty much, mostly, kinda, sorta. Here it is. Mario and Luigi have been busy shipping out more Nintendo Switch consoles. Check with your local retailers this week for more information. And here is said picture.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's actually a picture.
Just mascots.
Actually, I
of,
did see that. I'll take that back.
mascots of Mario and Luigi. People in Mario and Luigi costumes putting Switches in boxes. It's cute. It's cute.
Should we? Well, I mean, did you? I guess I can go to you.
Oh,
Before
yeah.
the
I
other
was gonna
thing.
say maybe that's why all the Amazon orders didn't show up because you have fucking Mario and Luigi boxing them up.
No, I think it's because Amazon fucked up. I played a thing that we all played.
Oh, you just want to go into that?
That's I noticed something this morning. Is a lot of the Splatoon 2 music is reminiscent of Patapon in a way to me. The way they do this like weird little like Yoshi language that's like kind of borderline their own, but also there's similar wavelengths there.
Okay. I never really played Patapon, so
There's just like these like
and every time you're saying Patapon, I think Patamon.
I don't know what that means.
It's a Digimon.
Oh.
It's like the one that turns into Angemon.
Oh no, I don't know. You should play
The
Patapon.
little pork chop with wings.
Yeah, you really should play Patapon.
Yeah.
Good thing that remaster's coming.
Seriously, that's a Marc game.
Is it?
Yeah,
Because I watched my friend play it, but
I
it's a Marc
wish
game.
they would do as someone who played a few hours of the first one, I
Yeah.
wish they would kind of do the second one.
What do you mean?
Like remaster the second one, because the second one, like there was more systems into it. It felt a little bit better than the first one.
Yeah,
There's only so many commands in the first one.
Because like whenever I look at Splatoon, I just like everything about it just screams Nickelodeon to me.
Yeah, I don't know why they have not
Like-
partnered with
like
Nickelodeon to make a
cartoons,
cartoon.
game shows,
Yes,
everything.
like why there's not a
Slime.
like CG Splatoon cartoon. I don't.
Well, it's okay. You're
Lawyers
you're,
and money,
You're getting,
that's why.
You're getting CG Mega Man instead. So
I still never watched that thing because everything's fucking banned.
the Spanish one worked.
Did it?
Yeah,
You said it was better in Spanish.
was.
I didn't watch
was
it in Spanish. I
20XX
can't speak to
better.
that.
That was a good pun. That was a very good pun. Yeah, Splatoon 2 had a global test fire this weekend. It was like 6 different hour-long chunks that you could play it.
Yeah, I only did the one. I feel like I got my fix.
I did 2
What was your second one? You
Here.
did it that day,
here.
right?
Yeah.
And
I
then
did.
you did the one here.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, so we had a Friday night pizza party, so we all kind of passed the controller around and played on. You guys played on your respective Switches. Friday night from 11 to 11:59 p.m. And then I played this morning just before work. There was a final one at 7 a.m. Eastern time. It's fun, man. I'm really looking forward to that actual game.
Yeah.
Like going hands on with this was just more of like,
I got to redeem myself from the Switch event. With
Yeah,
playing it, because
yeah.
like I wasn't acclimated to the Switch
yeah,
and being weighted down with that like metal tether
yeah,
and
it
all
was
that, and the
fucking
gyro
weird.
controls. Ugh, I'm glad I could turn that off and
I
or whatever.
still like them.
Mm.
I like the motion controls, but
Nope.
I don't like relying on them. I just like having them as an option.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Nope.
I like, again, it's that you're moving the right stick and you're able to just like nudge, just that little.
I guess just the way I play it. Just I don't like
Well, when
having to
you're-
hit a button constantly to go back to like centering myself all the time, and that just becomes another thing that gets in the way.
True. When you're bad at shooters, though, helps out.
I was about to say that, like, I've, Rainbow Six, Call of Duty,
Oh,
Battlefield,
like
like,
that.
all of them I've played.
Professional
You can put me down as
Shooter.
James Ferentz, too.
esports Matt.
Got it.
Good.
Good.
Taken care of. I just really like this marker, and I like.
I'm going to drop, I think I decided I'm going to drop the 131 when I go esport professional.
Yeah?
Just Matty Ice.
All right, yeah, go all the way.
Yeah.
I like it. Splatoon 2, very good for a Splatoon game, very good for a game, I think.
Yes.
They know how to do color teams right.
Oh,
Mint-
come on. Are you
mint and
serious?
magenta.
That's not true, Joe. They didn't do brown and white or like pure red.
Oh, my God. They should do brown and yellow.
No, I
Well,
think no.
that's why I said white.
You went that
Uh,
direction.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
good.
did. Yeah.
The good old Blumpkin.
Ugh. I think they do have blue and orange though, don't they?
Huh?
They do have blue and orange, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like that's like the main two characters for the defaults
Yeah,
for
blue
the
and
boy-
orange.
for the boy and girl.
I don't know.
But the sisters, however, pink and green.
That's the right colors. Yeah. Yeah. Is it yellow and pink? Is that another one?
I don't remember.
It was like yellow and purple.
What was that mint? I thought it was like
It
mint,
was like
mint and pink.
it was a mint
Mint
and
and
like a magenta
Yeah.
type deal.
Yeah.
I like that mint color. I don't know, something about that.
Mint's a good color, man. I'm telling you, it's probably number one color in
I
the whole
didn't-
world.
I never cared about it at first, but I've gotten you got me more to liking it.
You know what the perfect color combo is? Now that I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z, Bulma's hair.
I thought you were gonna say blue and orange.
No, God, no. Bulma's hair and Bulma's earrings. That's the perfect green and it's the perfect mint and the perfect pink.
Yeah.
She might also not have pink earrings, and I'm just making that up with my brain now that I think about it. But that's it's good stuff.
You just like Bulma. You just watch it for Bulma now.
She's not as cool in Dragon Ball Z as she was in Dragon Ball.
Dragon Bulma Z.
Yeah.
No,
Like, she's fine. She's cool.
Yeah.
She hangs out in a cool
that's all she does.
a suit with shoulder pads driving a helicopter around.
Yeah,
But-
she just yells at everyone.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's like the mom of the group.
Yeah. But I liked her when she was running around with Baby Gohan.
Yeah.
Baby Goku.
I like when everybody's afraid of Chi-Chi.
Who's Chi-Chi?
Goku's wife.
Chi-Chi's her name?
Yeah.
Like the salsa?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm all fucked up. I thought it was something completely different.
No, it's Chi-Chi. She's the Ox King's daughter.
Yeah. I don't know. I told Matt I got home from work last night. I was very exhausted. So I put on some Dragon... And I just started my saga. I was like, Funimation has a subscription service. You can give them $6.
What intro did they give you?
The long as fuck one. Like, every time I start the episode, I use the...
Is it the H-Hala?
Yeah.
So, like, the original, like, Japanese one?
Yeah.
I
And
mean, that's fine, but...
I always...
remember the...
I
like the old Toonami one. It's like, Rock the Dragon.
I don't
Remember
know.
that?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Where everybody thought it was, like, fucking Linkin Park doing it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for that reminder.
Yeah, no, mine's the 2-minute long Japanese one. So I always just fast forward 2 minutes and then start the episodes.
You are, like, making me want to go back and watch that.
Yeah, it's a good... I never watched it as a kid, other than like random like friends watched it and I'd see it over their shoulders, or I'd fall asleep and Toonami came on. I didn't know what was happening.
I stopped at Boo Saga and then I just didn't care anymore.
I don't know what that even means.
That's that's around the time
it's pretty much the last saga before Z ends. But like,
isn't there one after?
But like Boo got boring for me. It went into GT, but GT isn't canon. Now they got replaced with Super.
Okay. You lost me when you said it's not canon anymore.
That's fine. Just play any DBZ game. They go through the same story arc like 50
Yep,
million
I know.
times. So
I played one.
I'm very excited.
I have a Wii one.
It's a fun journey I'm going on.
you should play Xenoverse 2.
I could do that. I started watching some episode last night. It was really early on. Gohan had a tail and a little yellow outfit, and he was crying all the time. In fact, like
Oh, well.
Katie said the other night, like, I can't be around you when you're watching this because I can't hear this fucking kid cry anymore. And then last night, I woke up, and all of a sudden, he's got this orange outfit on, and he's like a badass. He's got no tail. He's got a sword, and he's cutting off dinosaur tails and shit.
Oh yeah, Piccolo left him out in the woods to survive.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's what happened. I couldn't remember what
Because he
happened.
saw the moon, he became the Uzuru, and then
What happened to his tail? Where does tail go?
Piccolo ripped it off.
Fuck. Okay, I slept through that and then didn't rewatch that.
He ripped it
part.
off so that wouldn't happen ever again because he was almost unstoppable. Like Gohan's actually like really strong.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that. Like Cell Saga, he shines.
You know what I'm noticing just already? A lot of parallels between the Superman story.
Yeah, that's why they're often like, who would win, Goku versus Superman? Like, you ever see those like death battles or
that
whatever?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Like Screw Attack actually did a video, actually 2 videos. They had to go back and do a redux because of Dragon Ball Super.
Interesting.
So.
And why is Super such trash? Why do you hate it so badly, both of you?
Super?
Yeah.
Huh?
Like,
I don't know. I'm not. No.
I don't actually like hate it. It's just at this point, nothing can really surprise me with Dragon Ball. Like, it's very cookie cutter. Like, it's just you have to fight the next powerful enemy. Like that's it.
Yeah.
That is Dragon Ball.
And then Goku does a spirit bomb that takes 3 episodes to make, and then another episode to throw it, and then 2 episodes to see the aftermath of said throw.
To be fair, I think that's just Frieza Saga, Dynamic Frieza Saga. They draw that stuff out. After that, it kind of starts picking up the pace.
I'm loving it.
But Super, I do want to go back and watch because they started dubbing that, and like I saw like the first episode.
Yo, get the Funimation shit. $6 a month. You get a 2-week trial for free.
Yeah, well,
I couldn't roll through it all in 2 weeks.
Pretty dope though.
Because I think now they're like fighting gods and stuff. So
Rad. This is good. I like it. I like jumping into this shit.
Cool.
As a
glad you like it. Do you have a favorite so far? Or?
character?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know me. I always go for the heroes. The main.
I mean, that's
Spotlight
fine.
guys.
Nothing wrong with that.
But I don't know yet. You know, there might be someone who comes along. I haven't met that many people yet. From what I understand, this Mr. Vegeta is quite likable.
Yeah.
But I've only seen him in a background role. He also doesn't have black hair, as I remember him having.
Black hair?
Not in the role that I see him in.
During the Saiyan saga, like very early on, they did like a weird color swap with him where he had brown hair and he had green and orange Saiyan armor.
Yeah.
That
he
is
looks
like
really
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why they did that, but
yeah.
But then he ends up going, because he
worry
has
about
the
that.
white and like
I know,
brown
yeah.
pads then eventually, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Because then the other fool he's rolling around with has the dark blue.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That bald motherfucker looks like that guy from Punch Out.
Nappa.
Nappa, that's it. Nappa Auto Parts. Duh.
Nappa is all black and brown. Vegeta is the blue and gold.
Yeah, sure. I guess so.
No.
I enjoy it.
Vegeta,
Having
though.
fun.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Having fun. Splatoon 2.
Cool.
Yeah. I played other things.
Oh, we're just gonna. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
What?
We'll just skip over the bad of that.
Oh,
thing.
for Christ's sake. Get it out.
So we were having to find a pizza party.
Find a pizza party, yeah.
And then 11 o'clock rolled around, and everyone was like, oh, it's Splatoon time. I was like, yeah, Splatoon. And then we booted it up, and I was like, hey, let's all get in a party together. And then there's no party. You just roll in there, solo.
There's no online infrastructure. I don't know why you expected a party. I know you want it, and I'm not challenging that. I would like it too. I think that'd be a good thing for us to have, is a party system where we could play together. However, it still says my fucking online username is Joe. Like, there's nothing. How the fuck do you expect to do any of that?
You just change your nickname.
It's true. Although I did get a friend request from somebody who played with me in Splatoon 2, which is weird. I saw I had a friend request, and I was like, oh shit, is this what? How did this happen? And I looked, and it was like,
How did that happen? How does that work?
oh, because you can look at who you recently played with.
Oh,
So I guess some
yeah.
dong was just running through and
All
just
the
like, I played
Joes.
with this.
Just
I
I
played
play
with
with
this.
this
everybody.
Joe. I play with this Joe.
I think I ignored it, or I just, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Every other multiplayer beta I think I've ever played had a party system of some kind.
what
where I could
consoles
play
were you playing them on?
with- PS4,
Right. What does PlayStation 4 have that it had from the start?
PSN,
Correct.
which
It's
is a
online
hot garbage
infrastructure.
in itself.
But it still is an infrastructure.
Barely.
I can't. You're insatiable.
I don't
As
know,
Reggie would call
I don't
it.
know what the online was like for the Halo betas.
You could probably.
I
still
say the ones
play
I
together.
played, but I mean, I know there's others I have not played. Like the Rainbow Six one, I technically did not play, but I knew it had party stuff. For Honor had party stuff recently. I think I want to say Mass Effect even had party stuff recently.
Lots of things have party stuff because lots of things have online infrastructure.
Nintendo's still honing their skills with the online.
They're getting there.
portion.
I
Like
still
that's
don't
never
think
been
they know what
their,
this is yet.
That's never been their focus.
Yeah, because who the fuck cares? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean,
kidding.
like-
I know. It's a joke.
Like
damn it.
like Splatoon 1 was a little tough at first. I remember before that update, you
Oh my
couldn't even
God.
join your friends in a match.
It was bad. Yeah.
They fixed it.
They'll get there, man. They will
So-
get there. They'll get there. Just drink that platinum beer.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that happened on the Wii U and not
Yes.
on this.
Yes.
Well, we don't know yet.
It'll be fine.
No, I guarantee you by the time the game comes out, you will be able to join your friends immediately. You won't
It'll
have to
be
be
fine.
like,
I assume so,
hey,
but
we're playing together, but we're on different teams.
I assume that now, but I can't promise that.
I have faith.
Splat dualies, real dope.
They are good.
I do like them.
But
I don't like them when the whole team uses them.
Oh, well, yeah, everyone has to play their role. I mean,
Yeah.
Someone needs to be painting the lines.
you're more of a roller guy, yeah? No, you're a bucket man.
I'm a bucket man. It was not in the...
That says, let me use the
I'm a
bucket. Let me
roller.
get to fuck it.
I'm a
You're the
roller
roller
and
guy.
sniper.
You see, what happens with roller is I start doing a lane, and then I have to double back and get the rest of the lane because my OCD kicks in. It's like I'm
it's
putting
good,
2
though.
layers of paint down.
I like
Make sure it's
I like
super good.
covering up what the enemy is putting in front of me.
Oh,
So they
yeah,
think they're
yeah,
covering
yeah.
the ground, but I'm
Yeah.
just covering up their track.
behind
And then
it,
they
yeah.
turn around and
Yeah, there's something satisfying with rolling over someone in squid form and with the roller.
So that we just need a fourth. Because we've got a solid balance here. We got the roller, we got the bucket
I
man,
also like just like the plain generic like
splatter
guns.
shot.
That's fine.
I'm good with
weapon,
splatter
too.
shot. I like the zapper in lieu of the splatter shot.
Yeah, I mean that's
Who
the
was
same
I saying
yeah.
with the dirtbag? Shit. When I was playing it the first day.
Like
What was I saying?
I
to
like
you
them
guys?
all, but I think I do more effective. I don't know. I want to go with the sniper, but I'm terrible with it.
That's a hard gun to use.
I just like that it shoots those lines.
It does, and you can go pretty far.
The paintbrush I like too.
Oh, Luigi. I messed up some guy named Luigi 3 times, and then you guys love the fact that I texted you guys. Thinks he can shit on me.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Marc
I just-
quoted me for the year.
Just reading it, it's just thinks he can shit on me.
He couldn't, though.
Damn ass Luigi.
Wouldn't happen.
Fucked his day up.
Splat dualies were dope. I like the new stages. Thought they were good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really want to go rock climbing again.
Yeah. New music was good. It's very good.
Was it
Seems
new?
like yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
There's a couple new
My volume wasn't really.
hot jams.
Besides the party stuff, this did exactly what I wanted to do. I'm peaked. My interest has peaked more.
Yeah.
It didn't show me too much.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Are you? This is what you were gonna wait and buy a Switch for.
Correct.
I think subconsciously that's why I didn't do every event like every time because I didn't want to like overdo it.
Yeah, once I found out I couldn't play with my friends, I didn't want it to overstay its welcome.
Yeah, I'm fine with just the one time. Like I get it.
Yeah.
It's Splatoon.
Do you think they'll do another one of these before the game comes out?
If they do, it'll probably be like a permanent demo type deal.
I don't know.
I don't think
this game's coming out in August.
Thing.
That's very early for like this kind of like beta thing. This could be like an alpha without them calling it by using this crossfire event thing.
I think that
it seems pretty polished.
I really think that
that's what I'm saying. That's really early for a beta.
I think that they learned really quickly how to port things from Wii U to Switch. I think this is nothing but a port with some new maps and weapons.
Oh yeah,
so
from the hour I played on Wii U to this, I felt the similarities. That's why I jumped in that first match. I was like, oh, I got a pro controller. I'm not using that goddamn tablet that I'm looking at across the room.
Hi.
I'm really curious about the campaign though.
Yeah, I still want to. Shit, I don't want to, but I want to.
Dude, like it.
Did you ever beat the first one?
I'm close. I'm not. I haven't beaten it, but I'm close. I wish it was co-op.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
No, did we know that yet?
I don't know, but it'd be cool if somebody could like flank and because like some of his bosses like you got to do a lot of running around in circles before you can get like an angle on them.
Yeah.
See, I think this is one of those multiplayer games for me though that I might get around to the campaign, but day one I'm gonna hop right into multiplayer and just splat on people.
Because it's basically just like a 3D platformer.
Yeah,
that's why I like it.
Oh, okay.
So
it's kind of like what Titanfall did a little bit.
Yeah. It's basically that.
Right.
Just travel around, shoot stuff, move on.
So we need a Zelda RTS and we need a Splatoon platformer.
I mean, you have it, just co-op.
Co-op Splatoon.
Yeah. I mean,
online with your friends.
It's the
in
second
a party.
one. Let's hop on that 2 train.
I'm okay with that. Splatoon 2, pretty good. If you didn't play it, you can't for a while. I played a game that lets you click in L3 and R3.
Yeah.
I bought NieR Automata.
Oh yeah.
Those listening who have bought NieR Automata and have not clicked in L3 and R3, give it a shot.
You have to turn it on.
I was going to say, I thought you had to toggle a switch.
You do have to turn it on.
Okay, so toggle a switch, then do it.
So turn on a switch called self-destruct. Press L3 and R3. You are welcome. If you don't have the game and you're curious what the fuck I'm talking about,
I'm sure there's some way to find it.
they built in a mechanic that lets you remove 2B's entire bottom half of clothing except for underwear.
But to be fair, it is an attack though, right?
Is it? I haven't tried.
I feel like if you're exploding, that has to do some kind of damage.
I never tried. I always ran to a place of safety.
Okay, because I feel like it's like one of those like
drop the pants,
fail
to the panties.
Hey, I have nothing else to do. Self-destruct.
I guess it is, yeah. But it's just
wink, wink. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an attack. Wink, wink.
And then straight up, you just run around for the rest of that PlayStation with no pants on.
I didn't realize I said to be fair.
I thought you did it on purpose. I just
nope,
let that
that
go.
was unintentional.
Well done.
No, but so that's one thing, which is it's what it is. Do
you like the game though?
I like the game a lot. It's really good. Like it's really, really, really good.
The 15 minutes with you playing with that pants on, besides the looking away from the non-pants, the gameplay looked pretty solid.
It's
60
60 frames a second, which, you know me, I don't give a fuck about that. This is probably the second time I've said that phrase on this podcast in the history of the podcast. I really like that it's 60 frames a second. You can really see, like, everything's really fluid, and I think that you need that in a game like this. Coming from, I don't know, Platinum's other work that I've seen,
Besides Bayonetta.
But I mean, like, in the last few, their last few outings have not been...
That's what I want to ask, like, in retrospect, do you find similarities between this and Bayonetta? In terms of, like, gameplay, like, action, combat, handling?
Yeah, a little bit, but this one's much more...
refined.
Yes, and more fast-paced.
Yeah. You would have to try Revengeance next.
Yeah, I think that... I think from what I've heard,
I
a
never
lot of people...
played that.
Yeah, people seem to, like, compare
good.
this to that.
Revengeance is just. Like,
I think it's what Dash
crazy.
was pointing out. Dash said that like it's a lot like that.
Make more sense with swords.
Yeah, it's
And you're
really
both
good.
robots.
Like it's really good. Like I don't know why it's so good. Like I don't know what makes it good. You know what I mean? It's just
It's a combination of a lot of things.
it is, but it's that thing like where you bite into like macaroni and cheese, and it's like, oh, fuck, like, this is so good. I don't know if it's the gooiness
I
or the
think it's-
cheesiness or the warminess or the this or the whatever it is.
I feel like it's a game that's so weird
Yes.
when you you don't know what it is or what to expect or what the hell it's about. Like all of it's it's so foreign to you.
Yeah.
And then it's so that gives you a moment to like really focus on just like the gameplay.
Yes.
So everything else takes a backseat, and then you start to like accept everything as you go on.
And things start to come to you where it's like, oh, there's these mod chips, and that's how you
and you're like,
that's how you change your weapons. Like,
and you're like, why do you exist in this world? Like, what is it about?
so they also the narrative, they started fucking with your head a little bit. Did you get any of that or know of any of that stuff?
Yeah, I know.
So as you're playing, you have enemies coming at you and you're killing them and cutting them up, and then like you get to this one area and it's just like, ow, 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 and 2B's like, why are they shouting ow? And 9S is just like, it's just random shit. They heard humans saying it, and it's just random things they're saying. They don't know what they're saying, and then it like gets progressively more like, and you're kind of just conflicted. Like, are they mindless robots? Are they just weird? And what's happening? What's going on?
Did they pull a Metal Gear Solid 2?
Well, you know, I never played Metal Gear Solid, so
true.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Shit,
All I
you
know
never
of
played
that
it.
is
God,
hiding
no,
in
I
a
know.
locker.
I know what you're talking about though.
And I know that
yeah.
Raiden
Remember that game.
jumped around naked.
Yeah, like I'm familiar with Metal Gear's like storyline because my friend is like how I am with Zelda, he is with Metal Gear. So like I know everything through him, and then did my own research because I want to understand the fucking convoluted
Good.
lore.
How did that work out for you?
I have a pretty good understanding of it.
Yeah, weird stuff. There's another weird part that I want to tell you, but I don't because it's not a huge thing. It's just like one of those things where it was like, what the fuck?
Oh, I probably already know it.
The fucking?
No,
What the fuck?
made you
See?
say it. No, I don't know about that.
So you know the main robots that you've seen, like the
Yeah.
little like squatty boys that look like trash cans? You get to this area. It's the first boss battle. Outside of that one that you played in the demo, because that's the beginning of the game we played in the
Oh,
demo.
okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that's the beginning.
You get to the first boss battle, and there's all those little trash cans, and they're in different sex positions, and they're all humping. And you're like,
But like they don't know what they're doing.
yeah, they're just doing it. It's like, you know, monkey see, monkey do kind of thing. And they're just doing it, and your 2B's like, what are they doing? And 9S is like, I don't know, we should kill them. And she's like, no, they're not coming at us, it's fine. And then all of a sudden, like, things start flying from the sky and coming at you, and then all of a sudden everything's attacking you.
And then you're like, oh, let me
Yeah.
join the party. Self-destruct. Boom.
Boom! Party began. Yeah, it's really, and you're like, it just takes this next level of like,
Dude, like
what's happening? Why are they doing this? What did they see? What did they observe? What's...
yeah, like you would have to like play NieR to really understand like 1% of Automata.
You think?
Yes. Or just watch videos on like the.
I'm
story
like,
and all that.
I'm like, but I'm also having fun making my own kind of assumptions and like discovering on my own like what's going on in this world.
Yeah, because like. Yeah, it's very like.
I know there's a lot.
Yes.
But the same thing. Excuse me. You sent, I think both of us, or at least me. You sent that video. It was like the voice actress who does 2B's voice.
Oh, she was like doing the lore in like a minute.
Yeah, explaining the whole lore of the game in a minute, and like
Yeah.
that actual like dialogue happens between 2B and 9S. When you get back to the base, where it's just like, this happened, the blah 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 blah. A bunch of aliens came and wiped shit out, and they went to the moon. And they did this. I already forgot what it is, but it's aliens and moon and
I feel like you're trying to restore humanity.
something like that. I don't know.
Is there some kind of codex in this game? Like, or like an index or something like that? Something like you would find in Mass Effect?
Maybe.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right.
Just something to keep track of the story.
Yeah, well, not the story, but like as you like run into different like maybe
Oh yeah.
like cultures,
Yeah,
planets, that
yeah,
kind of stuff.
yes,
Is there something you can kind of refer back to
Yeah.
if they
Like
say something?
encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind
That's
of like
in there.
that.
Yes.
Like Mass Effect called it a codex, and I didn't use it a lot, but there was times where they talked about playing. I was like, what the fuck? And now I refer back to it. Oh,
Right,
got it.
right. Yeah, there's stuff in there.
Final Fantasy 13 is full of that.
No,
I'm
not.
so excited to play through
It's
Final
like every
Fantasy.
No.
it's like every 2 steps. Here's a new thing. Here's a new thing. Here's a new thing. This little exclamation point will stay here until you read it.
Does Final Fantasy 13 have a self-destruct?
no,
It,
not that I
you
got.
could just hit. Like,
Not
The
in
same
2
way
hours
that
I
NieR
played.
Automata has.
if you're on the console, you hit the power button. If you're on PC, you hit Alt and F4.
Get the fuck. Yeah, the NieR is. It's really good.
Yeah,
and I got to a weird place too. I got to this weird like carnival city where like everybody.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
It's like all
It
the
looks
little
cool,
robots took over this fucked up carnival. By fucked up, I mean it's just a fucking carnival. It's not fucked up, but it looks fucked up now because it's just robots inside.
Yeah.
And they're all dressed up, all creepy and wearing lipstick and shit. And
That's fucking weird.
it's really weird. It's really weird. It's such a good.
I feel like
game.
that's just the like surface of weird.
Yeah, I'm barely in the game. It's really. Ugh,
Like
I
this
love
sounds
it.
foreign to like a lot of people, but like to this like developer.
Yeah.
I mean the person behind
The director,
like,
yeah.
the creative mind behind it.
What did he? What? Who? First of all, who's the guy that wears the helmet all the time? The like the lead designer thing on the game.
I forget his
That's
name.
actually-
the guy.
But he
That
said
head-
something this week about like how he made NieR and like he compared it to something. I want to find the quote.
Well,
before.
that head is actually a character in NieR.
Yeah,
Like,
I know
the
that.
first one,
and
and that's all I'll say.
keep talking. I'm gonna find this quote because it's like a good quote because they asked him about how like it's stacked up. I think in like the March lineup, and he said this will find its audience like a movie that isn't necessarily like a hit, but finds its audience.
It's a
something
cult.
along those.
It's a cult game.
It's something along those lines, and I want to find this.
like
damn
it's like
quote.
an underground like hip thing. Like
It's a game that 1 out of 3 people will play. But
yeah.
I would say 2 for those.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
I feel like
I definitely plan on playing it this year before Game of the Year.
you and
I will
I
play it
I feel
at
like
some
you
point
and I
as
will
well.
like it for
I like it already, and I've only
yeah.
played the demo.
But I feel like we'll like it for the weirdness of it. Not that
Yes.
Matt doesn't like weird shit, but like we'll like it more for that. Whereas Matt's gonna like it for the gameplay of it.
which is fine
Yeah.
because I hope this saves platinum.
So far, it sounds like
Did you play the demo?
No, I never did.
Oh, you should just play my game before you leave tonight. Just like 4 minutes, just go cut up some robots. I think
I'll get to it. It's not because I don't want to play it.
I just want you to feel it.
Don't encourage me to get another game right now.
Throw Mass Effect. I told you this last week.
No, I'm not throwing Mass Effect in the garbage.
All right, fine. Throw it back in the envelope and send it to Amazon.
No.
Say, hey, I'd like
And
to swap
you
this.
can't tell me to do that, Mr. $20 headphones you don't want to return.
I got them. You can use them.
I don't want to use them. They should have been returned.
I don't know.
I can't find this quote. I'm sorry.
Well,
Sorry to disappoint.
NieR, very good. I said last week that I was really excited to maybe sort of buy it, and I bought it, and I like it, and I'm going to keep playing it. I also jumped back to Let It Die. Speaking of fucked up nightmare carnivals, I went to a fucked up nightmare carnival. Yeah, when we last
Did you beat it
left.
yet?
No, when we last left Let It Die, I had just completed floor 20. Floor 21 is a fucked up nightmare carnival.
Blaze it.
What's great about floor 21 and this fucked up nightmare carnival is you're finally getting new weapons. You're finally getting new
Just
blueprints.
brand
Like,
new everything.
A lot of it is like new. So like it feels so refreshing all of a sudden.
Are there nunchucks?
Not that I've discovered, but who the fuck knows, man? They got all kinds of shit in that game. It felt really good to get back to that. I really liked it until I got to go to 9. I don't know if that's the name now. It was something OTO. It might have been GOTO or KOTO. I don't remember now. That boss sucks. It's like a spider. I just heard Katie scream chicken wing at Earl because that's what we call him sometimes. little chicken wing, little Christmas, little baby chickens. It's like a weird fucked up spider thing made out of meat parts like everything else is made out of meat parts in that game.
Yeah.
But its attacks are all weird and my attacks were way too underpowered. So like all the mid bosses, usually when you get to them, you're pretty powerful. You feel pretty good. Like you can fuck some shit up. This one's like floor 23 or 4. Not the case. I'm hitting them and I'm doing significant damage to anything else. I would just kind of like a couple hits and they'd be dead. So this you'd think like, yeah, I got to chip away at it, but it'll happen. I barely got a quarter into its health and I had to use like 10 continues.
Wow.
It was fucked up. I did end up kind of like looking into it a little bit, and apparently if you have different mushrooms, it likes mushrooms. So I could go around, collect a lot of poisonous mushrooms or explosive mushrooms, right, do that kind of shit and probably make quick work of it. But I had walked into it accidentally, as you do with most things in this game, where you're like, what's this? Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that game's going to be chock full of that.
So I did a cool thing that I am going to regret once I go back to the game. But in the moment, I said, I don't give a fuck. And I just quit the app in the middle of the boss fight because I was agitated.
Oh, so you didn't do it?
No. No. So that's I'm going to have to go retrieve that character at some point. And that was my best character, level 75, with rad weapons and equipment. So.
Damn.
I mean, hey, I wasn't going to fucking beat it. I would have ended
with
up.
that attitude. No, it sounds pretty tough.
Yeah, it was tough. Yeah, but largely I think that was like most of it, you know. Played a little bit of the N64 just to like see if it was up and running, which was fun. I enjoyed that. Played a little bit of that Splatoon. We did some Friday Night Pizza Party stuff. We didn't go wild, did we? We did some 1-2 Switch. Can we talk about 1-2 Switch?
We can.
That was my first time playing it outside of that event that we did.
How'd you like it?
I liked it, but I'm also like, I'm good.
That's it.
There's a couple things I would like to do again, but some of them I'm like, I don't need to ever do that one again.
You can only play it with friends.
Yeah, obviously. But still, like, even that, like, I don't know if we did, like, another Friday Night Pizza Party. I don't know if that's the first game I'm going to say, all right, let's fire up 1-2 Switch.
No.
Like, maybe, but also maybe not.
Depends on the game.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite?
From a technical aspect,
yeah.
The counting of the marbles.
Counting of the marbles was
That is
pretty
a good one.
impressive.
That's like pretty fucking cool.
That utilizes HD Rumble. Like, that is HD Rumble to me.
There was
I get it
one.
now.
There was one that you and I kept doing that was really stupid and fun.
Milking
was great, yeah, obviously.
I
But
never got
I
to
think
do it.
dancing as well. Dancing was, or the pose match, pose copy.
Yeah.
That one was just stupid and fun.
Milk champion.
Yeah, it was good. 1-2 Switch, good party game, but
Sneaky Dice is still my favorite.
Sneaky Dice. I didn't do that one. I wanted to do that one.
Like with my other friends, that's what we do a lot.
I like that.
Like when Marc was like trying to explain, so me and him played it on like tabletop move while everyone's kind of bullshitting around, and he was like explaining it to me. I was like, "Am I supposed to lie? Tell the truth?" He's like, "You just do whatever." I'm like, I can't grasp this.
Yeah, you are.
You just lie.
Yeah, like you
just lie. Like that's
because you feel each other's numbers,
Right. Yeah.
and so you have to try to like if it's a high number and you think yours is low, depending on what they say, you want to convince them to like change it.
Mm-hmm. It's all about reading your friends and fucking with your friends'
Yeah.
minds, which is cool.
not fucked.
It'd probably be a fun drinking game.
Probably, yeah, more than likely. Cool. Well, I think it's gonna bring us to the end of now playing. That's kind of it. We'll be back after the break, and we'll do a little bit of show and tell. Sound good?
Good.
Cool.
Great.
Welcome back to the Free Cheese, episode 190. That's 190. When you add all those numbers together, you get 1. Think about it. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 0 is
10.
10. 1 plus 0 is 1. We are the same height. That is neat. Show and tell. That's the weekly segment where we find things on the internet about video games, and we bring them here to talk about them. Matt, what do you got?
Our favorite store.
Ooh.
Closing down some stores.
Which one?
The good old GameStop.
Gone. Goodbye. GameStop. Out of business forever. Are they all
Not
gone?
all of it.
No?
In the grand scheme of things, this number 100 comes to around 2 to 3% of the stores. This comes after a terrible earnings call a few days before that, where they announced, where's the number, that their sales have fell 13.6 in that quarter year over year.
That makes sense.
That's bad. It's a bad number.
It is a bad number, but
Hold on, it gets better.
oh,
Because of that earnings call and the terrible sales, their stock plummeted over 31%.
is that worse?
I mean,
That's
it's just we're just shoveling on more shit to the shit pile. So
Here's the thing. There are a lot of people who work for GameStop. A lot of people who are garbage that work for GameStop. But there's a lot of people who work for GameStop, not garbage, just got a job because they like video games and that's where they're at now, right? That sucks for them, and it's not good.
Okay.
However, the good are the good, and they will rise above the bad. They'll find their way to something nice.
like Radio Shack.
They also like reportedly took back their Circle of Life program,
Oh yeah, that was a couple weeks
which
ago.
that could be a lie in itself.
Yeah, it's probably more of a PR stunt, or they rephrased it to not Circle of Life to, hey employees, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. If we find out that you openly talk about these things anymore, we will, whatever that is. It's inevitable, right? There's that shit's happening all over the place. Like Macy's is going out. Like a lot of big department stores are shutting. Like there's a good number of stores that are kind of closing their doors this year.
Yeah.
Which,
I mean, that's the state of the market now. I mean, everything's online.
well, not only is everything online, but like people are, I can't say people are more educated because people are still fucking stupid, but people have the potential to be more educated. And I think that these passion shops, you have people who are more, I don't know what the right words are for this. It's just a place like GameStop can only survive because of certain things, and those things that they were surviving on are, there's not,
Yeah.
the incentive to go into one of these places anymore is getting smaller and smaller.
Like you can't have a conversation with the
Your
rep
trade-ins
there
are not
anymore.
worth anything.
Right. And I think
That was their
the
profit.
larger public is starting to catch on to that like it's not worth it to trade in your games. Also, like, don't trade in your fucking games. Don't do it. Keep them forever.
Yeah.
Money will come. Keep those things. Trust someone who is slowly rebuilding a goddamn collection that drifted away over the last 20 years. Just don't do it.
I mean, yeah.
Also, they don't give you dick. If you're
Really
going to get
don't.
rid of them, give them to somebody who will enjoy them. Not a shitty corporation who's going to go out of business soon.
Yeah, give you 90 cents for a game and then flip it for 20.
Right.
That's-
That's
yeah.
just garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go flip it for 20? You know?
Yeah.
That's the way to go. Yeah.
They said that the shocker, their video game category was the weak part of the sales call or the quarter.
Yeah, of course it is, because no one wants to buy fucking video games there.
And then Paul Raines, their CEO, blamed that there's been no turnover in consoles.
I'm sorry, what?
Paul Raines was
Yeah.
saying that like
I heard everything you said.
Yeah, okay,
why would... So Scorpio's going to come out and save the day?
yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
Switch is clearly.
Right.
I mean not, and I'm not. That's not even
No,
me.
no,
like,
I know.
hating on the Switch as I like to sometimes on this podcast, but no, yeah, that's the reality. We all knew this was a matter of time. This is just the beginning of the end.
I'm just curious how that guy is going to be able to... Because you know he will, because all stupid fucking assholes at the top always walk out still on top while everybody else burns way down to the bottom.
I think he's gonna try. Something has to happen, and it might be Scorpio that raises
No.
the stock. Let me finish. It might be something like a Scorpio and like the sales call, like something positive to bump up the stock one last time, and then that's when sell. You sell. Someone wants to buy for not as dirt cheap anymore, and you get rid of the company. I think that's how you do it. Because I just don't see a world where GameStop exists in 5 years from now.
I do.
You do?
GameStop?
Yeah.
It's going to take a while for they die off.
You think?
Mm.
So what happens between now and when they die?
I mean, it's probably Radio Shack all over again.
I mean, yeah, like, but like,
It's a slow
but, like,
burning death.
I feel like I don't know. Like, I just 5 years. I don't see like we feel like a lot of things change in 5 years, but they really don't. Everything just takes longer.
I mean,
that's what it
does.
feels like.
Yes, but think about what is about to happen with like Scorpio. Like really,
What is gonna happen with Scorpio?
well, I think
Nothing impressive.
I think
those teraflops. Duh.
It's
Six
a
teraflops.
It's
No,
a,
no, no,
It's a PC. Like
that's it right there. You said it right there. It's a PC, meaning that it like the physical retail store doesn't mean as much anymore because people who play on PC are used to buying games digitally anyway. Having that PC mindset further integrated into a console, I feel like might start to change the tide a little bit for...
yeah, but not enough to completely shut down a company.
No, but then you have a company like Sony come out with something new that is discless, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have someone who finally says, fuck everything.
But did they?
They might.
They might.
They might.
I'm saying you have Scorpio come out and do this. You have Sony come out and say, hey guys, we're going to put out a new SKU
Right.
that is discless, a little bit thinner, a little bit cheaper, a little bit whatever, digital only. That's going to fuck some people up, but it's going to push the industry to the next stage where it needs to be, where it needs to go.
Would I like to see them go in 5 years? Yes.
I know.
Even sooner. But just
I think you're right. Things do take time. It's very slow to get things to change on that big of a scale, but I also think that sometimes things can burn so quickly because it sounds like they are bleeding money.
They're bleeding.
When you say they lost 13%,
I mean, even they might
Year over
become
year.
just a digital
Year over
only
year.
And then their
thing.
stock.
but
the
what
stock
happened?
price is
What
the same.
happened last year? That's what I want to know.
Ooh,
Right?
Like they could easily just become just a website and do something like what Amazon does. Hey, you become a member, you get a discount if you pre-order this.
Sure. That's fine. Just get rid of the fucking retail stores. But think about last year, right? The same time they do this earnings call last year, that's what I want to know is what did they lose from 2015 into 16? And what did they lose from 14 to 15, from 13 to 14? All of that. Like we talk about
it has been declining.
Right. So at a certain point, something that's already falling, gravity's just going to pull it straight to the fucking ground and down into the depths of hell with Hades himself.
I see something within like a 10-year range. To be like completely like 10 to 15 range maybe.
I don't see myself approaching 40 and GameStop still being around. So 10 years, definitely, they're fucking gone. But at that, I also don't think we're going to have stores. I don't think we're going to leave the house because in 10 years, everything's going to be fucking virtual reality. We're all robots. Fuck everything anyway. 5 years.
Well, this escalated.
Sorry. I'm playing a lot of NieR, man. What do you want from me?
So I quickly found the script. I forget the name of what I'm trying to say. I found
Words.
I found the earnings call pretty much.
Yep.
Paul Raines starts off by saying that 2016 proves to be a more difficult year than we originally forecast. They drove record gross margins, blah 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 blah, but their physical games category declined 15%. It doesn't say year over year, but I'm going to assume that's year over year. And then if you kind of keep browsing through this, the top 8 physical software titles actually declined over 40% from October to December compared to the top 8 released in the same time frame in 2015.
Right,
So not the same quarter, but once again, more decline in software.
You said October to December.
Oh,
No,
God.
There is something that
Oh,
falls
God.
in between those two.
I didn't mean to do this.
No, you said 15% and 13% this year. 15 minus 13 is 2%. 2, when divided by itself, is 1. 1 is the number of spaces between October and December. I will be gone till November. Fuck GameStop. Yeah, so minus 15%, minus 13%. That's 2 years in a row of an over 10% loss.
I think it might not be in general like the other article I read was, but like as I'm browsing through this, I see decline here,
negative
decline
numbers,
here,
negative
decline
numbers,
here.
negative
Yeah.
numbers, negative numbers. Circuit City, fuck GameStop. They're almost gone. If you're one of the good ones, get out now. Find something cool, or right at the bottom, get that severance package. They won't give you a fucking severance package. Never mind. Sorry, I forgot what kind of job we're talking here. Never mind. Get out.
Steal the shit.
Yes. Start looting. Call me up if you need help. I got a car now.
Who needs the dumpsters dive when you can just walk out of the store with it?
Correct. Jesus Christ.
It's turned dark.
It has turned dark. Mark, what do you got for me?
2 things. They're kind of hand in hand, I guess.
All right.
Those are both Kickstarter games.
Yooka-Laylee 2?
This is kind of like my version of Flipside, I guess.
Oh, fuck!
like a pocket version. So Bloodstained.
Speed kills, fast cars, cheap thrills. I like girls. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm listening. That's a real song.
I know
That's
that's.
a
I know
real
that was a
song.
real song.
It's only real because he
actually
says it's real. No.
Well, the lyrics actually made sense this time. So
Yeah.
Agent Orange. Thank you.
Bloodstained got canceled on Wii U,
It sure did. Fuck it.
but
yeah, fuck the console, right? Got it.
Fangamer's like, hey, you can, if you want, switch it for the Switch version, because that's what they're going to now.
Yep.
Or if you don't want that, you can get your full refund. But you have to
Or-
fill out a form
or-
before April 20th.
Yes. Or you can get it transferred to
Yeah.
another platform.
Yeah. So, at least that's cool.
Well done.
It makes sense. They talked about a little bit about it last year, like after NX became Switch. It was kind of like, we don't know if this thing makes sense on Wii U anymore because we don't know what Wii U is going to look like in 2018.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be more Switches than
It's
Wii U's
it's
here
better for
in
everybody
a
around.
matter of time.
If somebody did,
It's expected.
if someone did back it for Wii U, and they really wanted that on Wii U, that sucks for them. But I feel like if you are someone who owned the Wii U that also backed Bloodstained on Kickstarter, the Venn diagram there and the middle part of the Venn diagram is the Nintendo Switch. You're in that little middle part.
Yeah.
You probably already have a Switch as we're speaking.
Probably.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty exciting. I might get it on Switch.
Well, you know you will.
Dude, I really like my Switch.
I don't see a problem with, like, there's nothing wrong with that.
I
You're
know.
supposed to. I'm glad you do. Like,
I
you know,
know.
like, it's a good thing to love a Nintendo product this much.
I
feel
know.
like they need to boost up their track record.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I'm stoked. What was the other one?
Yooka-Laylee.
I've heard about this game.
Two?
I've heard about this game.
No, but
Wow.
Yeah.
backers get a cool little throwback. They get a Nintendo 64 cartridge and box to match it.
Does it work?
I don't know if it works.
Oh.
But there's also like a PAL version too, it looks like.
Was this part of the original thing, or is this a surprise?
This
or
is a surprise, I
Oh,
think.
That's cool.
I want to know if it boots, and if it does, what it boots too. Because obviously not going to run a ukulele, but
Right. That'd be a lot of work to put into that.
that's
could-
not going to work.
It, looks
it would be
though.
cool. I know
They were old
licensing,
Banjo-Kazooie
Yeah.
cards. They just slapped a fucking sticker on it that said ukulele.
but there's a lot of licensing and lawyers involved with that one that will prevent that from happening. Did this news, and I don't want to dive into this too much, but did this news come out around the same time as they said that John Tron's not in the game anymore?
I believe so. I didn't
Little-
really follow too
little
much on that part.
Take the
but
good with the bad.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't really know who he was.
I didn't know he was either,
I
and
followed
I
him
still don't
pretty
know.
closely.
I
You
still
do
don't
or
know
did
through
or
all
what?
this.
Did I don't know. Like, I kind of what happened recently, but I'm not really like.
Yeah, I like vaguely know he said some shit that was racist, and then when called out on it, didn't apologize. He was just like, "Yeah,
it is what it is, man.
white people rule."
Ooh.
Like that was like his. That's how he backed it up. It was like, "Oh, okay, you're really not backing down
Yeah,
from this."
that kind of story is something not touching with a 10-foot pole on flip side.
Oh, maybe this isn't
Yeah.
a much of a
We like to have fun.
surprise.
Fuck everything else. I don't have time for real.
the John
world problems.
Carmack thing's pretty much the series that I'm going to get.
Yeah.
But that was more because he used sour grapes in the lawsuit.
Right, and that's obviously the best thing you could ever do.
This cartridge was actually to backers who pledged $340 for the 64-bit edition package, which is a 64-gigabyte ukulele flash drive fashioned from an old Nintendo 64 cartridge.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
So
I really want that thing to boot to something.
there's only about 500 of those being made.
Even if it's just like a giant middle finger and good old classic 64-bit on the screen. Like, I just wanted to boot to something.
It'd be cool if they built like a fucking weird Raspberry Pi program or something and shoved a pie in that thing. That'd be rad.
Backers at that level also receive a classic box, a signed physical manual, CD soundtrack, art book, special thanks credit, enhanced PC toy box
collector's
reward,
edition.
and of course the game itself.
Art book? Did you say art book?
Yes.
Soundtrack?
Yes.
Say soundtrack?
Yeah, he just said everything
Steelbook?
that's in the collection. What?
Didn't know.
A what?
No steel book. No steel book.
Hey, guess who's getting one of them? First one ever.
Okay, so I mean,
Tuesday.
it can hook into a 64, but it won't play anything.
Oh, right.
Because it's a flash drive.
Oh, Griffey. Can't wait. First ever Steelbook.
But I think that's
I'm
pretty
excited.
cool.
That is
No,
right.
That's cool. I don't think it would or will. I don't need it to, but I just really want that 64 cartridge to boot to something. We can experiment.
Like if there really was like a low poly version of the game,
that's a lot. That is a lot of fucking.
I guarantee
work.
you fans would do something like that.
Yeah, I would. I'd like it, but then at some point, I feel like the novelty would wear off.
Maybe.
It would be just cool if it just booted. If someone was like, "Thank you for backing us," blah blah blah, and maybe it was like,
Enter this code on GameStop.com to get a free bag of Monster Energy drinks. Are you guys getting ukulele?
I am definitely.
at least not initially. I'll maybe get around to it.
I've been
Which
getting
platform.
Switch. I've been getting
I'm not
more.
thinking- I'm not that
If you
far.
were gonna buy it,
I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. I'm saying that, but I don't know.
Just I don't know. I love the designs of the characters. I like those animals in general. Haven't really played many 3D platformers. Especially, I never played Banjo. I played
I never
Conquer.
play a lot of Banjo.
I played a bit of Conquer, both versions, and yeah, I want to experience this. Even if Shovel Knight wasn't a part of it, I still
I'm trying to think if this is gonna be.
Oh, definitely.
I don't. Yeah, collectathon. Yeah.
I mean, bats were one of my first favorite animals as a kid.
Yeah.
I had a thing for reptiles.
Makes sense.
It's all colorful and cool.
Is Beck in this game?
Beck?
Yeah.
Like Mighty Number 9 Beck or
Yeah.
Musician Beck?
Yeah, Mighty Number 9 Beck.
I never know.
Well, it might not be a Marc game then.
What are you trying to say? Those are fighting words. What are you trying to say?
I know you're a big fan of Mighty Number 9.
We all are here.
Yeah, it's true.
I never even played it.
I heard a thing on the internet.
Really? Tell me.
It's a rumor, so grain of salt. But PlayStation might be prepping a slimmer PlayStation 4 that has already been slimmed down
Once.
once.
This will not be the first time they've done that.
Correct.
As I own the
Yeah.
slim version of the PS3
Right,
after my slim was on the brink of breaking.
The George Foreman grill.
So,
Yeah.
remember that.
We will see.
Can they just stop?
This is what they're going to do. Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Remember what we just talked about 10 minutes ago?
You
Gonna
think?
remove the fucking Blu-ray drive.
Do you think?
Yep. And then they're going to throw 2 USB ports on there because you can expand that shit now. It's going to be a 1 terabyte drive inside of it, and then expandable up to the 10
It's
gigs.
only going to be used for PlayStation now.
Oh God.
Or that, or a digital the PSN network, or any digital code you acquire from it, like Amazon or at GameStop.com, because they do those. But yeah, I cut out the disk drive, 2 USB ports. It'd be nice to put that audio jack back in it that the first Slim took
It
out.
better be
but
$100 cheaper.
Yeah,
it could be because you don't have that Blu-ray drive in there.
I don't think it says anything in terms of like what it might
the
be.
specs,
It's just that this might be a thinner version. I think it makes sense if they slim down the PS4 Pro and drop the cost a little bit. That would I think be okay.
Yeah.
If you got down to the PS4 Slim price with a Pro and you made it a double stack instead of that triple stack that it's got, I'd even go a little smaller if I were them. You
know someone who has a PS4 Pro.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is his name Matt?
No, it's not Matt.
Oh.
It's one of my besties. That is Nick.
Oh, word.
Friend of the podcast now at this point because I bring him up so much.
What's
but
your-
yes, that is a PS Pro.
Does he like it?
He hasn't really gotten to play with it, and he doesn't have a 4K television. But he got himself a little deal. As someone who never uses his Xbox One, which is what he had initially, he found some, I don't know if it was one of his friends or he just kind of found someone randomly at school, traded his regular PS4 in, or not to him, his Xbox One, and a couple games or on the Xbox side, and then straight up trade, no cash exchange.
Oh, wow.
And like you may say he's losing out because of his Xbox One, but he never played it. All he did was say Xbox on to. Sorry if I just turned on someone's Xbox. All he would say it was that phrase to turn on his cable television.
Yeah.
That's all he would do with it. But yeah, PS4 Pro.
That's rad. I wouldn't mind having one, but right now I also don't really have a reason to.
I'm curious about the frame rate bump. I don't know why. I would go back and play Bloodborne with the increased frame rate just to see how different that game is.
I think at this point you'd do anything to play Bloodborne again.
I'm waiting for that DLC to drop.
Price?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even if it's like $3, I'm doing it. That's a deal. 10% off.
Yeah, I'd be okay with a slimmer PlayStation. I'd like to see Sony get a little weird. They've been playing it very safe since the PlayStation 4. They
had to get back in good graces. That's what happened.
Yeah.
They couldn't,
I know.
say, hey, this is going to be $600.
Yeah.
Y'all can get a second job to afford that.
I know. But the PS4 has been a safe console generation, which is good, right? They
Really
needed
good.
that. Obviously.
Now we got a nice, we know what the landscape looks like for the exclusives now, too.
Yeah, we kind of know that.
It's
Also,
nice.
I think Xbox is in a really sweet spot because we really don't know what's happening with Scorpio.
We don't know what's going on with their first party library anymore.
We don't know what's going on with the first. So they're in a sweet spot. Like, all they can do at this point is surprise and impress us.
That's true.
This E3 is going to be really interesting.
I can't fucking wait.
I know. I just took off today for it.
Oh, perfect.
I kept forgetting about it.
Oh,
but,
yeah. Good.
I remembered.
I'll be able to watch it at work.
Yeah.
Just take off.
I can't.
You can.
I can't.
You can just say, hey.
It's one day. Like, really, all you need is the Monday.
That's true. Because it's just Sunday. Nintendo's Tuesday morning.
So, Monday, it's the
God
day
damn
you
it, Matt.
take off.
Did you take off Tuesday?
I did.
I mean, all they do is just have it streaming on my phone while I'm working.
You're going to miss out on the cookout and
I'm
the
going to say,
podcast.
according to Joe, we're going to
Yeah, but I
have a
get to get
cookout.
paid.
I'm bringing beer.
Matt's bringing beer.
The Platy beer has officially been finished off, guys.
Shit. I don't know.
Now, more than likely, like, even if I missed it, I'll just watch it when I get home, like I usually
No, you
do.
won't. You'll come here and rewatch it with us because we'll be partying. That too, listener, if you're in the Baltimore area and you'd like to come join us, you can not join us.
I'm going to say, or when you get off, the main event, Monday night.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll be there. I'll have that.
Yes.
Yours truly.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I'm just like, I don't know.
You
This the
hosting
fan.
the
It's the.
thing?
I don't know why I just did there. It's the fanboy coming out at me.
I know. I'm very excited.
I was like,
You
what-
might be able to catch the tail end of Ubisoft,
Oh, who gives a
depending on what time.
I always
Well, he'll
like.
miss the Just Dance portion probably, and then from there it could be better.
No, I always like watching the other ones, the non-console manufacturers, but they're also like.
That's a train wreck.
No, EA just needs.
Who's
to
gonna get high on camera
stop.
this year?
Ooh.
That's the real question.
Yeah. Remember that?
Huh?
Snoop and
Snoop.
Jamie Foxx.
Oh, no more celebrities.
Zac
Efron.
Please, please.
It
Zac
wouldn't be
Efron's
yeah.
eyes red as the goddamn Capitals jersey.
Ugh.
Let's go in. Got this secret weapon. Is it weed?
Is that shot?
I
of
can't
Snoop
tell you
Dogg
what it is,
Playing with the goddamn joint in his mouth.
I know. Zero fucks given at all. And then they bring in what's his face, Wiz Khalifa. Like, are you Snoop? You and Snoop are good buddies. Are you going to be buddies on the battlefield? Or are you
Of course
gonna
they're good
You're going to be
buddies.
friends or enemies? Well, I can't really say, but Snoop's got a secret weapon, and it's weed.
I don't. You see, that's the thing between Wiz and Snoop. I don't know which one's the dealer.
Good point.
Who's buying in that relationship, or is it like a back and forth thing?
I don't think anybody's buying it. I think people just give it to Snoop Dogg. I think he just is weed. I think he just wakes up and just breathes in, and everything's okay.
He's awake. It's caffeine.
That's it. Yeah. And I'll never know if that's real or not. So as far as my universe is concerned, that's totally the truth. Think about that. Roll that one around. I'm thinking that you have a kick-ass E3. You come out, your name is PlayStation, and you say, all right, guys, we're not fucking around anymore. Nintendo made a thing. We gotta get our shit together. Here's a PlayStation 4 Pro Slim. We're calling it the PlayStation 4 Pro Slim. It's $250, and it looks like this. And when they show it, it's tiny as fuck. Like tiny as fuck. Like PS2 slim tiny, but thinner. Like not as wide, right? Tiny as fuck. PS4 Pro slim. Keep that. Throw it on your head. Then they're coming out. They're going to talk about the Swita. Just Switch Vita. Swita. Swita means life.
What if
Remember
that was our code name?
Swita?
So the Swita.
It is. I talked to Shu. No, I think we get it. We talked about this with our predictions episode back in January. I think Akko might be right. I think we get a Vita 2 this year. And I think
That's fucking crazy. And there's no rumors at all about it.
I don't give a fuck. I think we get a Vita 2. I think it's Vita 2. I don't know if it's called Vita 2, but I think
It's PSP 2. We'll rebrand it.
Come on.
They get rid of the Vita just because they just want to get past it. But people remember the PSP.
I think it's almost as powerful as the PlayStation 4. It's like just barely under that. But it can run a lot of PS4 games. They debut the launch title for it. It's called Bloodborne. Comes out. It's the same game. You just play it on the go, wherever the fuck you want to go. Or you pop it in the TV and play it up there and it's fine. That's what you get. Or
Why would that be the launch title if you can play PS4 games on it?
I could see them announcing.
How about Bloodborne 2?
But I could see it being like delayed.
What delayed?
Just whenever they announce shit, it's like, oh hey, we're doing this. Oh, just kidding. It'll take about 2 or 3 years.
They've been working on it since 2008.
So they say.
They haven't said anything.
And by the way, my prediction through March, so far so good. No delays from the Sony first party games. So, they announced something.
Maybe. Wasn't Horizon delayed?
Not from the February. It was delayed initially, but...
I know, I'm trying to be a dick and I can't be a dick. Sorry, I was trying really hard.
Were you trying to relate it back to November somehow?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. Sorry. PlayStation will have an interesting one, but I think Nintendo has the real... they're the ones who are really on stage.
I gotta be more grounded with my expectations for that.
I'm not grounded
Because we never are. Our heads are way up there. It's like, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. It'll be so cool. And it's like...
I can tell you right now, Mother 3 is coming to America. Come hell or high water, Region 3 means Mother 3.
He just has to say that like every year.
I imagine Nintendo's E3 is something like this. It's either going to sink or swim. Like they are going to have... Think of the presentation as this prototype plane that they have no idea what the fuck is going to happen. If it's going to fly, if it's going to sink.
Yeah.
And when the E3 presentation, it starts going up the runway, and when it ends, that's when it either flies or sinks. It's going to be one extreme or the other. It's going to be either really bad or really good. I don't think there's going to be an in-between.
I think it'll be third-party heavy.
That would be good.
You seeing Pilot Wings on Switch? Is that kind of what I'm hearing?
No.
I think we get Retro's new game. I think we get a Metroid game, which is another word for Metroid.
Got it.
I was trying to rhyme with Retro.
I want that or F-Zero, but I'm not gonna expect it.
We get Virtual Console. We get...
That's what I really want to hear about. Is their
Mother 3.
Stuff.
I don't want to hear about it for an hour, though.
A release date for Splatoon 2.
No, they won't do it for an hour.
We get Smash. It's a port of the Wii U game, but that doesn't matter because it's great.
You can't forget, though, the
you
3DS.
add in playable Inklings.
You got to throw in the 3DS in there somewhere, so the whole conference not going to be Switch.
Fuck it! God damn it. Fuck.
Yeah, didn't Fire Emblem just release?
Fuck.
Shadows of Valencia or whatever.
In May.
Shadows of
You can't do this. That's what there's usually. Well, they cut theirs.
They fucking have to. They can't keep holding on to the 3DS. I love the 3DS, but they gotta let it go, man. It's done. Switch.
I mean, there's gonna be some VR stuff on PlayStation's stage.
God, here, just put this in the trash. Take my phone.
Oh, here you go.
Trash, please.
No, but I mean, they have to have it on stage somehow. I'm not saying they're going to spend a half an hour with it, but you're going to see it on stage. Because this is as much to please the public as it is to please the shareholders. Remember, this is kind of like a business presentation first.
But this is also the first one that's open to the public.
That's... But no.
Yeah, but they're going to do
No, the
shit.
conferences, they're still pre-E3 technically. That's still going to be press only.
Okay, but part of it is still open to the public.
Yeah, the show floor.
floor.
Right.
Not the presentations.
Yeah. And
That's
also
fine.
Nintendo's would be directly broadcast anyway.
Yeah, so that's
Not in a theater.
That's in a field of its own.
But
Well-
yeah, E3 is public this year, but that's not going to affect the conferences and them being a business kind of presentation in a way.
So there's a quote you found. I will put on my reading voice and read it. E3 is always a big time for Nintendo. We look at each E3 as a unique opportunity to tell our story, and we're going to have a big E3 this year. We're going to be showcasing a variety of games. We will have experiences for consumers. Why is this all fucked up? We will have experiences for ellipses. Consumers will be able to attend the show for the very first time. So I'm not going to tell you all of the various games and all of our little secrets for E3, fucking obviously. But I can tell you that E3 is going to be a major opportunity for us to showcase not only Nintendo Switch, but also content coming to Nintendo 3DS.
Bang, bang.
Ew.
But like I said, if it's an hour long, 10 minutes, that's not long. It's not long.
You need a sizzle reel.
You
need to show me.
You can sizzle
Pikmin.
it, or 10 minutes, 3 trailers for 3DS, move on, go to the Switch.
Oh, so yeah, it'll be the first thing to get out.
What are
of
the
way.
trailers?
I don't fucking know.
Do you want to get into that now? Because
for
I
3DS.
Pikmin?
For 3DS?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they haven't shown much about that since. the
That's
first one.
coming?
Sure.
Yeah, it's like a 2D platformer esque
alright.
thing.
Pikmin, box boy.
Oh my god.
And Federation Force 2. Okay,
Great,
moving
done.
on. But
Switch, what do we get on Switch?
Federation Force 2, of course.
I can't.
Here, just take this whole Switch backpack I have and put it in the trash.
No, they come out. 3DS is going to be after the second trailer for the Switch. They're going to come out with a bang. Could be your Zelda maker that you have been
Switch
kind
or
of
3DS?
Switch. You
Both.
come out swinging on the Switch. Another trailer that's not as impressive, but still Switch, and then sizzle out the 3DS, get it out there, get through that little trough, and then come back hitting harder and harder and harder until you end with the fucking coolest Smash reveal ever.
You know, I would be okay with nothing Zelda related being shown this year, besides like whatever's related to Breath of the Wild, like
They're going to do the Breath of the Wild expansion.
That's fine.
I bet they do
but
that.
That could be the second trailer, though.
How about
that's how you
how
do
about
that?
they come out, they announce Mario Maker on Switch, and you're like, oh shit, and they're like, also, we have a whole series now called Maker. Here's Zelda fucking Maker. Fuck you. And we
Coming
all
late
say, yeah, fuck
2017 or summer 2017. But, yes, it's coming.
Available
Sorry,
after
no,
the
I mean
show.
18.
Available after the show.
2018.
Available after the show.
There's no way it's ready.
They're going to have the biggest fucking E3 they've ever had in the history of all E3s.
Temper your expectations
I
just
feel
a tiny
like
bit.
that would be the
GameCube
case.
Virtual Console.
I feel like next year that would be the case.
GameCube Virtual
This year it's gonna be like, hey, we're here now. Here's something.
I mean, 'cause you have to
next
think
year's
about
like,
it.
Look, we have a thing going now.
Because
Boom.
we
Things will
already
explode.
know some stuff. They're probably going to show some more Splatoon. They're probably going to show some more Odyssey.
Yeah.
There's things we already know that they have to show more of. There's only so much room for actual new stuff. And then you have to still pepper in the 3DS stuff. So they're like you only have so much time in this conference. I know he's writing. He's
writing in all
writing in
caps.
big caps. Region free means mother 3. I'm probably going to say into the microphone in about 2 seconds.
I'm going to read something I just took note of here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, cool. Share it.
What was that? Is that breaking news?
Yeah.
Okay.
Breaking news. Region free means mother 3. Breaking news.
I'm sorry. What was that? I couldn't quite hear you.
Oh, spaghetti dinners.
Okay, that's what I thought you said the first time.
Yeah.
Can we take a whole podcast one day just to dedicate on press conference construction? Because I would love to speculate on how to make the perfect E3 press conference.
How to make the perfect one or predictions?
Oh, the perfect conference.
Ooh.
Because with this shit you just gave me, I just made the perfect conference for Nintendo.
For which company? You want to do
I can do any of them.
You want to do a whole podcast for all of them?
Just remove Ubi, EA, and those and celebrities. Done.
Boom. Well,
you go.
you got to have Snoop Dogg smoking weed. Can't not have an E3 without that.
Sure you can.
I mean, I got Battlefield 1 more press than it deserved.
It's true.
Because
Ow.
what was he smoking when he played? Battlefield 1.
Right.
What did all the cool kids that follow Snoop Dogg see? Battlefield 1. Oh, cool, Snoop's playing weed or smoking weed.
Snoop's playing weed and he's smoking Battlefield 1.
Damn, Snoop Dogg
Fuck me.
thinks he can weed on me.
I can't. Why do you have me on an audio podcast when I can't
I
talk?
love it. Oh shit, Snoop's smoking Battlefield weed.
I think we just got ourselves the name.
Battleweed.
Not the name of the episode, maybe?
It might be. I don't know.
So the next game would be Battleweed 420?
Maybe.
Because 3 just released, right? So it makes sense. You just go from 3 to 4.
Wait, what?
20. Battlefield 3 just released, right?
No, it was 1.
That was 1?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it was something like the 5th in the franchise.
Oh, because that makes sense.
Because of World War One. That's why.
Oh, yeah. Right. I don't know why I kept thinking 3 was like the most recent one.
So 4 was actually the most recent modern one.
Oh.
Until
they did Battlefield.
I played
1.
my first-person shooters. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Remember, Battlefield 1 was nominated for Game of the Year on the freecheese.com.
I don't remember that. Game of the Year.
Not by me.
Not Game of the Year.
I thought I wrote it up. I'm pretty sure I wrote it up.
Oh, yeah.
It quickly fell off the list during the discussion, but I definitely did the write-up.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I remember now.
I forgot.
Remember, Titanfall was on there, too. I brought all the first-person shooters with me.
That's right.
That's what happens when you bring me on.
It's true.
Sorry, not sorry.
It's true. Good water?
It's not as good as the beer, but, you know. It all tastes of platinum at some point.
That's very true. I think it's going to do it for this episode of the Free Cheese Podcast. What do you think?
It's a goodie.
It was a goodie. It was a goodie indeed. We took off our pants in NieR Automata. We found out about the PS4 Pro Slim.
The Sweda, what does he call it? The Sweda.
The Sweda.
Sweda.
I can't think of it. Never mind. I don't know. I have no idea.
Breaking news happened at the end. We found out that region free means Mother 3.
Yeah, we found that out. Good dictionary definition. You look up region free, you'll see Mother 3 next to it.
You better have like a protest sign when you're watching E3, like holding that.
I can't wait till
you're sitting on your couch watching it, and you're just holding this sign. Or like a poster, a giant poster made, something.
I've said this for some time now.
Get a shirt made.
Right, I've said this for some time now, and I haven't done it. I'm going to do it this week. I'm going to make us shirts that we can buy, and I will buy one.
Okay.
What do I don't know I don't know exactly what I want it to look like. Maybe I'll do the Mother logo and put region free means Mother 3. That makes sense because it's a globe, right? Yeah.
Just get the Mother 3 logo and then just slap region free equals above it.
No, it needs to be.
It needs to be that quote, as he said so many times.
I'll draw up a couple designs. I'll run them by you. Send them in the Slack chat. Take a peek. Well, yeah, this has been an episode of the Free Cheese Podcast. This has been specifically the 190th episode of the Free Cheese Podcast. Wow. It's a lot of podcasts. It's almost 5 years of podcasts we've been doing.
It feels like a lot. I think I've been here for
if we
20.
didn't merge them all together, what episode would this be?
What do you mean?
Like, because we had separate names.
No. This numbering picked up from the original numbering.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now, there are some unnumbered episodes. You had your specials.
Right.
You had your E3 specials that are unnumbered. You had your Game of the Year podcast unnumbered. Things like that break numbering. So we're over 200 recordings.
Right.
But in terms of proper The Free Cheese episodes, 190. Just wild. Wild indeed. If you want to hear the other 189 and bonus, thefreecheese.com is where you want to go. That's also where you want to go if you want to read all of our other stuff. Check out all of our content, like our video content, like when we played Paperboy last week. Couldn't tell you on last week's episode what was coming, but now, oh boy, can we tell you what came. That was a hell of an episode. Paperboy might be one of the most fun times I've had in recent memory playing a video game. Marc's just really
Marc.
fun.
And then your opinion changed. Not opinion, but your feelings changed, I think. Later. With another game.
Something else. That is, yes. Maybe. You might be right. But Paperboy won. What a game. What a game indeed.
Watch out for those curbs before the obstacle course.
Yeah, fucking terrible piece of shit. We'll have another retro spotlight this week. This week is... Sorry, I can't keep my Wednesdays right. I know what this week is. I think it's one you guys did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We'll we'll have a couple things this week. This is the last week of March, so it's the final week of this month's cover story, Versatile. Come next week, you have a brand new cover story. Wonder what it's going to be. I know what it's going to be, but they don't know yet. They can't know yet. Raging Free means Mother 3. You can follow us on Twitter. The Free Cheese is at Some Free Cheese. Matt is at MattyIce131. Mark is at Aug_mental. And I am at The Free Cheese. iTunes, Google Play, subscribe, listen, review, rate, tell your friends. Send us an email, podcast@thefreecheese.com. Let us know what you think or what you don't think. That's everything, right?
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Cool. We'll see you soon for another episode of the Free Cheese Podcast. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Matt. Thanks, listener, for hanging out for a couple hours. See you next week.